there's a lot of stuff happening here.
Yes.
I will get. We're on episode 9. It feels like it's been both more and fewer than 9 at the same time. But we're on episode 9 of a basically 50-50 between Princess of the Apocalypse and Homebrew. And last time we all got together, we had a pretty fucking crazy episode. You guys were already basically at the doorstep of Feathergale Spire, on a tip. And I'm completely blanking now on what that tip was. But we'll come back to that. But you were at Feathergale Spire, knowing that there is cult activity happening in this area, if not here, and started to go through and met a couple important people along the way that kind of surprised you with their personalities and demeanor and actions. First of all, Savra Bellibranta is my best attempt at that name. Greeted you and basically gave you a tour of at least most of the Spire. You met several Feathergale Knights. These are self-proclaimed Feathergale Society members, and then a Thurl Merroska, who has now. Well, I'll come to that in a second. But upon beginning a feast, you guys were hurriedly invited to join in on a Manticore hunt, which interrupted the celebration you all were about to have, and teamed up with the Feathergale Knights to take down 2 Manticores. After a crazy fight in the air, you're now back at the top of the Spire, where Thurl has now let it slip that he is working with the air
Howling
cult.
Hatred.
Howling Hatred. There we go. Brain farts at exactly
Spoiler
the wrong
alert,
time.
it's the air cult. We figured that out.
The air cult.
If you didn't figure that out already, then we might be in trouble. Just based on the name and setting here. But he essentially gave you an ultimatum to join them. And upon basically hesitation and unconvincing dodging, he tried to throw you off of the Spire. And at the moment that a couple of you were actually thrown off, a beam of magical energy thrust at him, knocked him over, took Cal down with him, and 2 Aarakocra caught both Gert and Iz, brought them back up to the top of the Spire. 3 more are now with them, and all of you are beginning this session rolling for initiative for this massive clusterfuck here. Did I miss anything?
Don't think so.
I don't
Probably
think so, yeah.
not.
All there.
There were 2 Manticores, not just one.
Yes.
And
Did I say there was
that's not
only
that
one?
important.
Okay.
No, but
I mean, they saw one and then the other one showed up.
Yes.
It was an epic out of the box fight.
Okay, so you guys are going to roll initiative. I'm going to put on our new battle music.
Shadow music.
Heck yeah, I got a 2.
Oh, jeez.
Choleric initiative for the win.
Okay, I got an 8, so they're currently in. Oh, look at that lovely order. You know exactly backwards order how we did.
Nice.
Boom. You just look down the list and you're all good.
All right, Gert had a 12, Iz had a 13, Whirl 8.
Music.
This
Yeah.
battle is-
I spent some time getting ready for our stuff coming up, guys. I'm so excited for everything that's coming up. It's great. Okay, let's sort this.
It's good to know my least favorite wrestler's walkout music just showed up in the background.
All right, Cal, you are now knocked on the ground next to Thurl Merroska and in between a whole bunch of bad guys that you now know definitely want to kill you. What do you do?
I'm knocked to the ground, but I wasn't grappled or anything anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'd like to use some of my movement to stand up.
Okay.
That uses movement, right? Not action?
That uses half your movement, correct.
Okay. That's a bonus action, so just to be sure, I am throwing on a bonus action of raging because I'm mad. So now I'm a ragey boy.
Yeah.
Bridgie boy.
Big angry.
Okay. I should have waited on that. Okay.
Storm Hero Barbarians have a lot of features, guys. It's a lot.
I mean,
look through.
yeah, I've just started with it, and I'm trying to catch up with it because I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I don't. Yeah. So I think then. Okay, one creature of my choice in my aura. So now I've got a 10-foot aura around me with my storm aura of the sea.
Is that just every time you rage?
You gain a 10-foot aura effect when you start your rage and as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Nice. Okay. Where is...
So I don't think you would be able to do the attack since you would use your bonus action to rage at the start of the
Correct.
turn.
Well, the aura, so that's interesting. Because it's interesting how it reads. I gain the 10-foot aura effect when I start my rage and as a bonus action on each of my turns. So my bonus action this turn was doing the rage. So that means it's activated in my rage. Like when activated, one creature of my choice in my aura takes lightning damage. So based on how I'm reading it, as I activated it this time around, if I so choose, I can do the attack. But on subsequent turns, I would have to use my bonus action to make that attack.
Oh, I see what you mean. Give me 1 second. Why is the aura not showing up? Okay. We're going to have to skip that for now.
I'm
Did you
following
ping
the
it?
description of the chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Just in case I'm reading that incorrectly.
Your aura has an effect that activates when you enter your rage, and you can activate again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
So is it like all other spells where you like do it the first time and then it like continues to have effects, but not until the bonus action?
I think
Oh,
that's what
it's
it is,
worded
just by
funky like that
looking.
because rage persists.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Your aura's
Well,
effect
there you go.
depends. So it
'Cause-
does happen this turn. You would just need to use your bonus action on subsequent turns to have it keep reactivated. But your rage persists either way.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
Hey.
Okay.
Um,
And it's a save.
It is a
Con
a
save?
dexterity
Dexterity.
save.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim for the bird dude here.
The hippogriff?
That hippogriff right there.
Are they attacking us too?
Yes, it would be obvious that everything around you is neutral at best, so
Cool.
if not hostile.
Tight.
The hippogriffs still have the knights. These two, the hippogriffs still have those two knights like mounted on them.
Okay.
Okay, so 18 on the dexterity save.
I mean, yes, that's going to save.
Okay.
It does take half damage, so
Nice.
it's not much. Third level, so it's going to take half a point of
I think that's still 1. Right?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it takes half damage of 1, however that works.
Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Yes. So I'm letting off this rage, and this sparks kind of come for me, and I'm kind of purposely looking for the mounts, just because I'm anticipating. I've seen what they could do in previous battles, and so I kind of like have a spark go off to them. But as I stand there and these sparks and everything come off, I want to use my action actually to kind of, well, since he's still down on the ground, I guess I want to look down at Thurl and I want to try and intimidate him.
Okay.
By kind of looking down with these ragey eyes and like the electricity coming off of me, and say, call off your attack now. We have means to destroy everyone here and this tower if you do not comply.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation or deception check. I don't know if you're trying to fib or actually intimidate. So,
Oh no,
You're going for
there's
the
no
intimidation?
deception.
okay.
He wants to use the bomb.
Honey, we got a bomb.
We got a bomb.
Yeah, we didn't mention that. We do have a
Holy
bomb.
shit.
We still.
They don't know that yet.
All the prep in the
They
world,
know
and I
that.
completely forgot that you guys might do that.
Yeah, they don't know that yet. But
Okay, so yeah, make an intimidation check. I'm gonna give you advantage because rage. That's not like an actual thing, but I'm gonna do it because I like what you're doing here.
all right, so do 1,
Natural 20
nat
plus 2.
20,
Whoa.
and
Yeah, but he probably has like a fucking charisma 25. Like, not a thing we did with him last time.
Okay.
yeah, so
That's I'm not trying to slip something past you, Schmo. I legit set the DC at 25 because reasons. So he's going to look up at you with what seems like an almost equivalent rage, and he does not respond.
all right, then I'm gonna, seeing as how he's looking at me like that, I'll kind of quickly use my last few seconds of speaking to kind of mutter to myself, so be it, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Coming in hot. Okay. The 5 Aarakocra that have positioned themselves very intentionally, this would be obvious to all of you, are seemingly continuing a simultaneous chant. They're very focused visually on everything between them, and all of you guys, essentially, and the enemies that you're facing, but they're all gripping a spear directly in front of them, like pointing up from the ground. They're gripping it directly in front of them in a like a, I don't know how to describe it, but like in the exact same position, all 5 of them, and they are chanting. It is Iz's turn.
Okay. Well, I don't have a bunch of million cool attacks, so I'm going to run up right next to Cal over here. Can I move myself? Is that okay?
Should be able to.
Okay.
I did switch up your
Yeah.
guys' tokens, so if all of you could at least like click on yourself to make sure you have your options pop up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I gave you actual tokens instead of just the square pictures.
Ah.
Away.
yeah, that did happen.
Thank you for doing that. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and stab one of these guys. Whoever looks the most vitalious. That's not a word.
There were only very minor hits during the Manticore fight, so almost like Thurl took a couple hits, but everybody else is pretty fresh.
All right, I'm upset at Thurl. I'm gonna smack him in the face, or at least attempt to with said rapier.
Okay.
Please.
I
5 does not
believe
hit.
you have advantage because he's on the ground prone.
Oh, sick. Okay. 15?
Hey.
Oh, probably works.
Does a 15 hit the dude? Probably not.
Yeah, I believe it does actually.
Really?
Oh no, it doesn't. He has a pretty serious breastplate on, so
Tight.
15 does not hit.
Shit.
Is that
Hey.
did you say tight?
Yeah, we'll get there.
I know what
I have
she's doing.
plans.
I know what she's
She
doing.
missed. Awesome. Like wait.
I trust your plans. It's gonna be okay. Well, that didn't work, so I'm gonna bonus action disengage and just back up.
Ooh, okay.
Cool.
Bonus action disengage.
I can't get enough of this song. Oh my god.
It's
Okay.
so
It's
good,
so
dude.
good.
Okay. The Knights / Hippogriffs are now gonna go. And okay, this one right here is gonna go for Whirl. The Hippogriff's gonna essentially peck at you.
You can fuck off.
With a 6 to hit. I'm assuming that does
Nope.
not hit. And then the Knight is going to take a slash at you with his longsword with a 21 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Which knight is it? I assuming the one that's
It
on
was
the
this
hippogriff.
one.
Cool. Okay.
What is this doing? Slashing damage 2? Oh, do they make 2 attacks? Yeah, they get 2 attacks. Okay.
Cool.
But it's only 1 roll? That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna roll a second. So the 10 slashing damage definitely hits.
The stab block should have like a multi-attack in the actions part of it, where it says they attack X amount of times with this weapon.
Yes, and it does specify that, but do you see on the... Oh no, it's only showing up for me because this thing is whispering the rolls. It only showed
Okay.
1 attack roll, but 2 different damages. It should have done 2 attack rolls. So the second attack roll is a 22. So it's a total of 17 slashing damage between the 2 hits.
Cool. I'm unconscious
Uh-oh.
because I was still only at 14 last time. So.
Oh, heck.
Yay! Womp.
Uh-oh.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a
It's
sleepy
okay.
face.
It's okay.
Then they are going to basically go straight up in the air. So they're going to maintain that position, but they're flying. We got symbols for all this stuff. And then these guys are going to go for you, Cal, with essentially the same move. Beak attack from the Hippogriff, 7 does not hit. And then the multi-slash from the Knight, 17 to hit,
17 does hit.
and a 7.
7 does not hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 slashing damage, and I believe you have resistance from raging.
Yes.
Gain advantage
Rage does.
Wait, hold on. I gain advantage of strength checks and saving throws. Plus 2 damage, those with strength throws. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
So that is 2. Okay, and then they are also going to fly straight up in the air. Where'd the wing go? There it is.
There is no wing.
That is, it's only the two of them, right? Oh, Savra. So Savra is going to be, Savra and the giant vultures actually are going to be sort of frantically looking around, not like panicked, more like confused. The two vultures are just going to straight up fly away.
Oh, thank God.
And Savra is just going to kind of like meander over to the staircase. She, again, looks just very confused and out of it. And then it's going to be Gert's turn.
Right. So, I am. Let's see. Does Spare the Dying cast or give that person any hit points, or does it just
It
save
only
them?
stabilizes,
It just
so she doesn't have to
stabilizes.
make death saving throws.
Cool. In that case, I am going to cast. Well, first, I'm gonna cast Bless. On is Whirl and Cal. That's concentration up to a minute, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Miss Whirl.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go-
so we will have to pick one or the other. So
Oh.
you're correct
that
in the
noise.
execution of action, bonus action, but they are both leveled spells. The only way two spells works if you do action, bonus action, of course, but then one of the two has to be a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, sorry guys, you're not gonna get blessed this round.
Understood.
Yeah. So we're just getting Whirl some healing points.
I'll take it.
However, you could do a damaging cantrip since that was your bonus
Oh right.
action.
That's true. So how about I do Told the Dead on Mr. Thurl, because that sucker tried to throw me off of a thing.
I'm sorry, say that again? You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Told the Dead on Thurl.
Hold it
yes.
in.
Yes.
Can you ping that? I'm thinking of speak with the dead.
No,
Totally different
Told the
spell.
Dead is the.
Here, I
is
pinged
the,
it because I have it.
Is he missing any of his hit points?
He is, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Roll. There we go.
Got a 12. You got max damage on that. If he fails the wisdom
Yeah, if
save.
he fails the wisdom save, which he probably won't because it's only 11, and that's fine.
It still takes half, right?
Yes.
No, it's a cantrip, so he takes
Oh.
none.
Oh, it's
well,
all or
never
nothing.
mind.
Okay. Let's. Crazier things have happened, so we do need to actually roll, as you said. Wisdom save. Yes.
Yeah.
Money no whammies.
14.
Ah, balls. All right. Well,
Um,
at least a saved world.
Yes.
Hey, I did.
No more sleepy face on Whirl. Okay. Okay. Anything else for you?
Nope.
It is Thurl's turn. Cal,
Okay,
he has this burning rage glare going at you, and he responds. The Lord Commander will not be intimidated by you. And he's going to go at you twice with a great sword. Rolling twice. That is a 17 and a 15 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay, that's a total of 19 slashing damage before resistance.
Before resistance. So
We're rounding up,
No.
so it'll be 9.
9.
Sorry, down for players, up for everybody else is the way I like to do it. So yeah, 9.
9.
Yeah, okay, and then he's gonna stand up, and he's like in your face, Cal. He just went at you, and it's clear that he's not going to stop. Whirl, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna stand up, a little dazed. I'm gonna see Thurl. Can I see Thurl through this other guy?
I'm gonna give him quarter cover.
Cool.
Because the other guy is basically, he's not like blocking Thurl, he's going for Cal too.
Sure. Then I am going to cast Heat Metal
Yes.
because he's
yeah.
got sick ass armor on.
Yeah.
And one, it does the damage. 2, if he doesn't take it off, it will continue to give him disadvantage on attack or ability checks until my next turn. And if he doesn't take it off, I keep getting to do the fucking damage.
Yep, and it would take several minutes to take off, I believe. I'm gonna double check.
Probably.
Nice.
I'm gonna.
Heat metal is awesome. I love it so much.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, please. I will take one of these.
One heat to measure.
And I have been waiting to use the shit out of it. I also apparently got full. I got 8.
Fire damage?
Hopefully. He needs to make a constitution save.
The con save is just to be able to drop a weapon or take off armor.
Oh,
Otherwise,
is it?
he keeps it on. You just do the damage for heat metal.
So good.
So yeah, if a creature is holding or wearing the object and wait.
16 fire damage.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes to remove medium armor. So
Hey.
yeah, he's not even gonna. Actually, I'm gonna do something fun with that. Okay. So it was you said a dex save?
A constitution save.
Constitution save. It's gonna be an 11.
Sick! Mine's a 12.
Nice. Okay. So 16 fire damage.
Take that 16.
Damn. Okay.
Fuck.
That's amazing.
And I'm going to scoot in here because I am afraid of damage. I meant like, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I can get 15 feet away because I only get half my movement.
No,
it isn't
actually,
wrong.
so this is a weird technicality that is like, it's clear as day the way I see it written. So when you're knocked unconscious but you get healed,
Yeah.
it specifically says that you pop back up with that
Oh.
health. So you don't have to use your movement to stand up.
Well, one, I drew a blue line instead of doing the ruler action, so I apologize for that.
That's all right, I can remove it.
But either way, I still wanted to sneak hide in there so that I didn't get poked at by the hippogriff again.
Okay, so you will provoke this guy's attack opportunity if you go past him.
Can I circle through then? Like go the long way? If I have more movement?
Yes. You just don't know
Hi.
if this person's
can't-
going to do anything.
Oh, there's a person in there? I can't see that person.
Oh, then
'cause
that
the
can't influence
the
your decision.
darkness is still up. Cool. So I'm going to go.
Oh yeah, line of sight is a bitch.
Here.
Fog of war, my dude.
There.
Yeah.
That way I can still see Thurl to make sure that he's still burning. Cool.
Okay.
And I will do that. That'll be it.
Okay.
Cool.
Taryn, you're up.
Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action and cast Sanctuary on Cal. So anything that makes an attack roll against him has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
And then action, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on Thurl. So wisdom save from him.
Wisdom save from Thurl. Okay. Solid 3.
Oh, that's a fail. He takes 10 necrotic damage.
Ooh, does that reduce max as well or no?
No, that's just damage.
Okay. He is.
Could you imagine if I cantrip reduced max?
Become a vampire and then you can.
There you go. So Thurl he's now getting, it seems like some of his life force is getting sucked out of him. A little different from what you've seen before, but he's now looking weakened and definitely bloodied after that blow. Anything else?
If I moved, would this, that's the ruler, would this guy get an opportunity attack on me since he's in the air?
No, they would not. They are
Okay.
30 feet in the air. The Hippogriff and corresponding knights are now 30 feet above you guys.
So I think I'm going to kind of hop over here and try to protect that guy.
Okay.
Or like just stand in front of him so he can't get hit.
Okay. Awesome. Cal, it's back to you.
So be it. As a bonus action, I'm going to try and zap Thurl.
Okay. That was you said dex save, right?
Dexterity, yep.
You guys are throwing a lot of save attacks. I like it. 8.
That fails.
Okay.
Oh, I can do it here. 6. That's a 6.
Nice.
Ooh.
Lightning damage. And let's. Now I'm gonna take out my great axe and wipe him with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was sorry. I was looking. I was like, am I gonna use my fancy new javelin right now? I was like, nah. I'm pissed at this guy, so he's getting the great axe.
All right.
He's getting the axe.
17.
Ooh, okay. So this is a fun reaction he has. He is actually going to brace himself for that blow and parry.
What?
How many fucking...
Is he a... I can't say that.
Is he like a
'cause
fighter
then-
bard? Like, how many classes does he have?
This is a pretty, especially for low level in D&D, this is a pretty unique character. It's pretty cool.
I love... If he's what I think he is, I love it.
He's just human. You mean classes?
Like the class-wise, yeah.
Yeah, for monsters, they don't really tell you. So we could take any guesses, and your guess would be just as good as mine, if not better. Okay, so yeah, he parries that attack using his reaction. Anything else for you then, Cal?
So what? I guess what does that do? That just means he just.
It's
blocks it,
effectively
essentially?
it's the melee equivalent of shield, but
Okay,
it only
yeah.
adds 2 to his AC, but that's enough to block the blow.
Fuck you.
Is
said
that,
to
is that permanent or just until...
It's just
end
for
of-
that attack.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't have said equivalent of shield. It's comparable to shield, but it is a single attack addition to his AC, and only if it would be enough to make the attack miss.
It's closer to
Interesting.
Shield of Faith than the
Yeah.
physical shield.
So anything else for you, Cal?
that's that. Nah, I guess not. I don't have any of the I don't have any of the multi-barbarian attack things right now.
Okay.
I got something else I'm gonna consider for next time, but that's gonna be dangerous. Oh, no, I guess there is gonna be, as he like throws that up and we kind of clang metal on metal, there's gonna be a little glint in my eye, just as like a respect kind of a thing, but I'm still really pissed.
Nice. Okay. It is now the Aarakocra's turn, and you will see a bright yellow glow emanate from all of the tips of their spears at the same time, and they will utter a phrase that you can't understand. Sultanoma!
What language are they
The
speaking?
echo.
You will
Probably.
see
Bird language.
a bright light shoot out from the tips of their spears and converge on, I think I described to you guys the first time you came up here, this actually comes out, it's like a gazebo thing underneath a big statue. And their beams are going to shoot at this statue, and a swirl of wind, like a small tornado, is going to emanate from it. And you will see this guy
Oh, no.
show up.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That's my dad. Just kidding.
No, I have to find the damn token. Oops.
You broke Joe.
I can tell.
What happened? Oh. With the dad comment? Oh, man.
I heard him laughing in the bedroom through my through
Oh,
my
nice.
headphones. Yes.
It was such a quick comment too. It's my dad.
The bard
You know
is
I would've yelled
barding.
You know,
Yep.
yeah, you don't want to yell that real loud. That's my dad. Just kidding.
Reaction.
Oh, man. All right. This air elemental is going to fly over to this knight and hippogriff and do it's going to like wisp what looks like its arms to you essentially out at them and sort of emit a second sort of tornado using an ability called Whirlwind. This is cool. Okay, so they have to make a strength save throw, and it's going to be just the hippogriff because the knight has zero control over what they can do here, and they fail. So both the knight and the hippogriff are going to take a pretty serious amount of damage. That one. That one. Oh. Oops. Okay, so you guys would be able to tell that it instantly killed the hippogriff. And the knight, as a result of taking the blow, gets flung out and starts falling. And he's unable to do anything about that.
Should I be nice and levitate him? No.
No, let him die. That's not Terran. Because Terran is good. Logan is not.
Yep. Yeah, it's Iz's turn.
Oh my god.
I told you
Man,
this
I
is going to be an intense fight.
This is amazing.
I love this so much.
Quick question. So these like weird jutting pillar things, are they kind of off at an angle?
No, they might be at a slightly upward angle, but it's close enough to flat that it is accurate. Like they're the way they look is accurate. It's like a platform that's jutting outward.
Oh, okay. Okay, that changes my plans. I'm just gonna, run up and smack Thurl again. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna use my crossbow. I'm actually gonna go out onto the platform.
Ooh.
Go
Yeah.
stand out there. Shoot him.
Rogue shit.
That is
Come
like
on, 18.
so
Damn.
precarious.
Yeah, that
and
hits.
scaring me.
3 piercing damage.
Okay.
I'll take it.
3.
Yeah, he's like caught in a clash with Cal right now, and your arrow just like sinks into his shoulder, and he definitely it smarts. Okay.
That's my turn. I can't do anything else.
That's your turn. It is his turn. What save does he have to make now? Is it just the one for heat metal, or is it more
I
than
think
one?
it's on. Is
The
it on his
heat-
turn or is it on my turn?
I believe it's on his turn that he has to make saves, right? Or let's read it again to make sure.
Cool, because I don't remember now. I also have it on the wrong page. I thought he took it on, because I can cast it again as a bonus action. That's why I thought he had to take it on my turn. But he otherwise has disadvantage.
You are concentrating on it.
Right.
It says
The
if the
creature
creature is
must
holding or
succeed.
wearing
I didn't
succeed on a
hit
Constitution saving throw until the start of your next turn.
Yep. So
I think it
the
happens
way
on-
that's written, I'm gonna say it happens on his turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay. So that you said it was Dex, or I already forgot.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Do I roll for it?
17. No, he rolls for it. It's just
Okay.
it's a save on his part.
Okay. Oh, right.
17.
That would make it.
Okay.
Like you would be safe.
but
but
still
he has
gets half,
disadvantage.
right?
No.
The save is just for being able to hold on to or keep wearing whatever
Right,
is
that's-
being heated.
Right. That's why I thought he didn't. That's why I thought the damage didn't happen until my next turn because I'm the one casting it as a bonus action.
Aha, yes, I was getting that
Yeah.
confused.
But he does have disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Yes.
So if nothing else, he has disadvantage right now until it's my turn.
I'm going to mark that so I don't forget.
Cool. Because I will be using this again.
Okay. Anything else then? Oh, that's Thurl. It's Thurl's turn. That was not for you. He's gonna keep going at you, Cal.
Disadvantage.
And then he
He's
would have
actually
more
going to.
disadvantage if
Do
he
any of
could.
you have counterspell?
No.
Okay, we should talk about counterspell soon. But he's actually going to cast Levitate on you, Cal.
Float. He float.
Can I levitate fight him?
You can.
Counter
Sick.
levitate.
But you got to keep in mind it is a concentration spell, so it would break your heat metal.
Right.
20 feet. And I don't think there is a... Oh, there is a save. Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw.
Sick.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Okay.
22.
So, does that mean you don't get moved at all?
Yes.
Pretty sure.
Okay. So he attempted to cast this spell at you, but you were able to sort of steel yourself and prevent that from happening. That is an action. I don't think he has any bonus actions.
That's just that dude.
Yep. Oh no, he does have, so he can use his bonus action to take a single swipe with the greatsword. With a 6 to hit, that will not happen. So in his blind rage, he tries throwing a couple tricks at you, but you're able to sort of steel yourself and dodge the attack at the same time. So that's it for him. Whirl, you're up.
First, I'm gonna roll my fire damage for heat metal again.
Okay. Oh, he's got a now is when he.
There's
Oh, it's just
right, but it
damage.
still don't, there's no save unless he's trying to take it off or trying to like let go of the sword.
He is not.
Cool. So
Yeah.
damage again.
Nice. And
Woo!
actually, I forgot to do what I was gonna do. So what I think I'm gonna do is give attackers either a disadvantage or a negative to their attack rolls if they try to do anything other than actually take off or drop what's being heated.
Okay.
I'd like you guys actually to weigh in on that and see which one of those two you'd prefer. Disadvantage seems like a lot.
I mean, realistically, the disadvantage only. I think the disadvantage only lasts for one turn. But since they can't do anything to fight the damage if they decide to keep onto it, I think it's fair, personally. Does that make sense?
Also, I got skipped.
Oh,
You did?
Yeah,
cool.
Oh yeah, because Gert goes before Whirl.
Yes,
I do.
you are correct. I didn't notice.
I did skip you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
This is an intense
like,
fight. We're like,
It happens.
Okay, if that's the worst mess up I have today, I'll take it. So I think, Whirl, let's just have you finish your turn. We'll go back to Gert, and then
Cool.
we'll be recalibrated. Sorry about that.
I'm going to, since I'm concentrating on him, and all of my fun spells are concentration related, rude.
bards. The bards
I'm-
are very.
Going to magic missile. Do this guy, because while he hasn't actually done anything, I'm just waiting for him to do something dumb. So.
He didn't go on the knight's turn. Whoops. That's my mess
Well,
up.
and neither did the like secret guy over here that, spoiler alert, some of us can't see.
Yeah.
I am able to see him now.
Yeah, I can see him.
Okay, I can now, because once I got out of the way. And or I could do the hippogriffs, so things probably gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the first guy.
Okay.
Just because he's like, also could fuck up too many people. So, all of my shots are gonna go to him.
And that's first level, so a total of 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Pew.
All right, we got a hippogriff that's just basically been shot out of the air. We got one knight that's on his way down from this air elemental. We got magic beams getting shot at these guys. We got Cal and Thurl in a lock, like a sword to sword clash going on. He definitely is. That knight is looking really roughed up from that hit. Anything
That was
else for your
6.2.
turn?
No, I'm gonna toss it back to Gert.
Okay, we'll do Gert,
Yeah.
and then Taryn, you're on deck with us being back in order after that.
Yep.
All right. I am going to try to hit Thurl with my crossbow. So yeah,
Oh, damn. Yeah, that hits.
That's big number.
Right.
sweet. 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing. He is looking really roughed up. Still extremely pissed and hyper focused on Cal. But very, very bloodied up.
I say we leave it to Cal.
Anything else for you, Gert?
No. Well, Cal, how are you doing healing wise? Am I allowed to ask that?
I'm looking a little, well, I guess I forgot like the order of everything like that.
Half
I'm looking
max
a little
is
bloody.
bloodied, and very bloodied is a quarter of max.
Right.
Wait, say that again, sorry.
If you're at half of your max health, you are bloodied. And then
Okay.
if you're at a quarter of your max, you are very bloodied.
Okay. Then I'm doing okay right now.
Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
Okay.
Those both are scratches.
Then I'm gonna just that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Taryn, with Cal on deck. I'm going to start doing on deck to help out with moving things along.
Cool.
So I'm gonna look at the knight who just got splash with magic missile, and what am I gonna do? What do I think he would have worse of? Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and cast Toll the Dead on him.
Nice.
It's such a good spell.
It's so good.
Sick.
That's a wisdom save.
DC of 12. Did I see that right?
Yes.
He did roll a 12. You know what? I'm gonna unhide these. Sorry guys, it's just a default. He did roll a 12.
Oh, so no damage.
Correct.
Callie, you got this.
And I don't think I have any bonus actions other than Sanctuary. Yeah,
I'm gonna do another random roll just to make sure it actually shows up for you guys, but this is not actually something happening. You can
Yep.
see that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
cool.
I think I'm gonna. Ooh, let's move. How far can I go? Why is it grabbing the screen? We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna dash over, not the action. Okay, hold on. My roll 20 is making me drag the screen while I click, so I can't quite get it open where I need him to be. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him in that spot right there.
Oh, like in there? Like shimmy me around?
From where he
Here?
originally was. Yes, right there. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, you can see
and then that's-
Savra. She's like not cowering. She's sort of just like on the wall, like looking at everything that's
Oh,
happening.
is that her?
Clearly very confused. Yes, that's her.
Okay.
I'll give her a mark so that that's. I'm realizing she looks like all the other knights. Okay, Savra is the blue dot.
Blue dot.
And clearly not hostile, and definitely very confused.
And I'm facing towards the knight, like I'm preparing to attack him, not facing Sabra.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Cal, you're up with the couple in between, but then you're the next player that's up.
I'm impressed, but I'm getting frustrated with him. So, for the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to recklessly attack Thurl.
Nice.
Ooh.
Really quick though, before I forget this again, how's he looking?
Very bloodied.
Right.
He's really roughed up.
So I'm calling Uno now before I forget. I would like, if it comes to that, to be non-lethal blows.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm mad, and I'm raging, but like I've got ideas in my head. So with a reckless attack, I'm going to have advantage on a melee attack.
Okay.
And 1,
Ooh.
Shit.
That's a crit.
2. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that first one is a nat 20.
Yep. Okay, so
You got a
I
nat
don't think you're
one
gonna
and a
need
nat
to,
20.
but roll the damage.
You got a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Yup.
So that was awful damage.
You roll another d12 though because it was a crit, and that only rolled 1.
Did it?
It's actually double the dice for a crit. So that's only
5.
it's only gonna be 5, which sucks.
Wait.
Wait, I'm
Rolling.
confused.
What are we confused about?
That's fine.
Or,
When you crit-
Taryn, did you mean, like, is there a mechanic for him that I'm not getting for crit? Or...
Like, well, he critted, so isn't it you roll 2 damage die and then do that, or like double the number?
Some people like to do that.
You double the number.
The rule, the written rule, which I like to go by, is you double the damage dice.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
Like
You don't.
before the addition.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so his damage die was 1. That gets doubled, and then the 3 gets added as the modifier. Is that adding rage damage though, Cal?
Oh, it's not. So that's going to be an extra 2.
Okay. Okay.
7.
So that is going to knock him down. He's at 0. Okay.
What is with me on that? Oh my gosh.
It does seem to be like pretty against you in this game. I don't get it.
No, it's just like that's like the 5th time with an enemy that I've gotten like either really close or exactly the amount of HP that I needed.
Yep.
It's just Cal is just so good at hitting his opponents.
Everybody that's on
Yeah,
my
no, it's both of his characters.
Okay, anything else for your turn then?
play the lottery. Seeing him go down with that whack and everything like that, he's gonna go down. Does this guy seem, or this guard seem hostile?
Yes, he's definitely hostile, but he's also pretty roughed up.
All right, then I, as a bonus action, I'm gonna kind of, and this is all in a succession, I guess. As I knock Thurl down, I'm gonna give a nice little like battle cry and let off some lightning on homeboy there. So that's
Nice.
the dex save.
Dex save on this guy. 17.
Oh, makes it, but
Just confirming though, what would that battle cry have sounded like?
it would have sounded something like.
Yeah.
Tight. I like it.
Amazing.
that.
Love it.
Perfect.
And gives him 2 zappy damage.
Okay.
Leave it at that.
So just to keep this in mind, DM, especially since there's some other weird things happening, but well, no, that wouldn't matter. Never mind. But because I attacked recklessly, I also get advantage on me.
Right.
What do you mean on you?
Attack rolls against me have advantage
Oh.
until my next turn because I attacked recklessly.
However,
Kind of a
you
give and
have
take of advantage
Sanctuary.
there.
You still have Sanctuary on you, so that wisdom save might null that out. Where they just get annoyed.
But like, yeah, I just want to make sure that's known to the DM.
Got it. Gives you attack rolls against you have advantage, so it does not limit to melee. Okay. Noted. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Birdmen are these two. Guy to your southwest and the guy to your east are going to leap and flap their wings, and they'll move like an almost unnatural speed, converge on these guys, and basically both stab at them at the same time, and they're going for the bird. and they'll both have advantage because of flanking. Oh, damn it, this page. Okay. I'm gonna have to do manual rolls. That's fine. It's fine.
Sounds fine.
Javelin is gonna be +4. 1, 2, that's a crit.
That's
3, 4, that's a crit fail. Okay, so the first one definitely hits for 5 piercing damage against that hippogriff. And now they are in like a mid-air clash about 30 feet above you guys. These two are going to come over to, this one's gonna come here. It's gonna basically like fly right above you, Cal, and like, not fly, but do this like jump, but flap his wings just enough to get over you and then come down with a javelin stab at this knight.
Sweater. I love her.
Whoa, I don't know why you rolled 2. 7 plus 9, that does not hit. Okay, doesn't hit, but definitely still coming to help. This one's gonna get to about here, and this one's gonna get to about here, and this one's actually gonna cast a spell. What do they have?
Is that other knight still falling? The one that's
Yep, he's about your ground level at this point and still free falling. He's freaking out. He's having a bad day. Where did you go? There we go. There's a 13 to hit this thing with a beam of magical energy. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And that is going to hit the hippogriff. Whoops. All right. The hippogriff goes limp, and they also start falling. Okay. I have to make a quick run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Or do we want to take like a legit 5-minute breather?
Sure.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back then. All right, so we're back, and in classic me fashion, I'm realizing I forgot where we're at in the turn order. Did the Aarakocra just went, right?
Yeah.
They just did their swoopy swoop, stabby stab thing.
And one of them did a pew pew with some magic.
Yeah.
Magic pew pew.
Magic pew pew. Okay, so now the air elemental's going again.
Circa.
He's gonna swoop on over here and get at this knight.
Big token.
This knight. There we go. Because
If I wave at him, will he notice me?
Acknowledge me.
If you're actually asking, no, there is. For reasons it does not acknowledge, and if you ask the right questions, you might be able to find out why.
I have so many feelings.
First, it has to roll this. Okay, so that does not happen. It's going to do. Two slams. First one does not hit. The second one does. So you see this like tornado with a face basically swoop past over all of you guys, and come over to this knight and basically swipe at it twice with these like tornado-y arm things that it has, and one of them is going to hit, and this knight is also clearly having a very bad day. You are up with Gert. It's Iz, then the Knights, then Gert.
Okay. How strong is that wind from the air elemental? Just curious because I'm standing on a very small ledge.
You would feel a slight breeze, but it's clearly very localized on like its body.
So cool. Okay. And how are the Griffin and the Knight looking over here? I know they're completely surrounded by
The
Friendly.
Griffin is in free fall.
Okay.
It's clearly been like knocked out, killed. The Knight is very roughed up and also free falling. They're about
Okay.
20 feet off the ground right now.
All right, and this dude next to unconscious Thurl.
He's looking, he's taking some hits, but he's looking pretty okay.
Okay, I want to do some dope rogue shit
Do it!
and spend my movement to get to this gazebo thing and climb on top of it.
Okay.
Because I have the thief, like, mini subclass thing. I don't expend any of my movement to climb.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
And once I'm up there, I would like to bonus action hide.
Okay.
So that I can then use my action to attack with sneak attack damage.
Nice.
I want to just jump on
Where's-
top of them and slice down.
So
with my
there's
rapier or something.
that gazebo-y thing actually goes to. It's about 10 feet before it actually gets to a ledge. So like the foot of the statue itself. So you're definitely able to make it there and use your bonus action to hide and make that happen. And I just need to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that attack.
Okay. Oh, please, God. Please actually work. Where is it? There we go. 17.
Damn.
Does it hit him?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's 8 piercing damage and then also sneak attack damage of an additional
Yeah.
7.
Whoa.
So 15 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's super hurt. Super hurt from that.
Cool. So I probably landed like right next to him right here. Cool.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. That was is. Now the Knights are gonna go, and this guy is gonna be pissed off about that last swipe. So he's gonna go for you.
Sorry, not sorry.
2 long sword attacks,
Ooh.
5 and a 23 to hit.
That 23 certainly does hit, good sir.
Okay, that's gonna be for 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And now he's like clearly sort of bracing himself, facing you. This knight is in free fall, so he can't do anything. He falls another 10 feet. Let me just. Oh no, he can do something.
Oh, right, he was 30 feet up. Okay.
Yep. So he's about 10 feet off the ground after the end of this turn. But he's going to. Yep. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to roll it.
Do we have to calculate velocity to determine how far down he falls within a 6-second period?
It's just 10 feet per round, which
Is
is
he a laden or unladen knight?
African or European.
wait.
Is his favorite color blue or yellow?
Why did that not roll a spell attack? Oh, it did.
It's done
No,
that-
it didn't.
Oh. No, it just gave us what?
No.
It just
Just gave you the description. Yeah. Let's do this. No, I can't do that. That's obnoxious. Okay, so they are doing.
Guess who's been muted this entire time? Didn't know it.
Oh,
Oh.
at least it wasn't me. We have.
Yeah, that would be really hard to do.
I think it's our first episode. There's like a solid 15 minutes of us playing the game, and I'm muted, and there's nothing
Nice.
I can do about it. So I just had to throw up a little text thing on the screen that said, "Sorry,
Oh,
no
no.
DM." And they could hear all of you, but our first YouTube video is
Oh my goodness.
sorry, no DM audio until this timestamp.
Had to piece together context based on what the
Yeah.
What we were
So
doing.
you can like see me talking, and you guys are all like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh yeah,
Funny.
that makes sense. But
That's
then
really
this,
funny.
the only thing they can hear is you guys and your responses.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
what a druid bear.
Yeah. Okay, so this is I'm gonna have to roll this manually.
You clicked message in roll 20, which isn't an attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
why it
wasn't-
didn't
No
roll.
problem.
Aha! There we go. And it still didn't do it. Son of a bitch.
Still- Yeah.
Didn't do it.
The struggle bus is rolling today. So this is just going to be a +2. So 18 to hit this Aarakocra. It definitely hits. So he's going to sort of swing his. He's falling, but he's able to sort of, in the midst of his, point his hands toward this Aarakocra and shoot out a beam of blue energy, and it's definitely going to hit him. I gotta note that. 4. Man, this sucks that this won't roll correctly for me. Is it 1d8? It is 2d8. 12 damage. Okay, and this Birdman is like after one blow is really hurt.
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay, now we are finally at Gert's turn. I'm not skipping you a second time.
Okay.
With Thurl and then Whirl. Thurl is unconscious, so Whirl, you're up next.
cool.
Okay.
Whirly.
So I think I'm gonna try to do Toll the Dead again on this buddy. Oh nope, I gotta do a different thing for that. On this guy right here.
Our one dude left with.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
being surrounded by everyone.
Yeah. Well, actually, is Thurl dead?
He has
Or
been knocked
is-
unconscious. You, in character, you would not be able to tell. He's been knocked unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Toll the Dead. So, oh right, I have to like do something. Does the target have hit points missing? Yes.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
12.
Yeah.
Balls.
Not again. Okay. That's all for my turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out over here because I'm good.
Keep snapping your fingers at him until something happens.
Yup.
Right.
Yup.
Whirl, you're up. With Terran on deck.
I'm gonna shimmy like around the like underneath the gazebo. I think.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Well, actually no. I'm gonna aim my magic missile at the knight that's just like falling to the ground.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming he's still gonna make it on top of the tower as he's heading straight for the ground.
That is correct.
Straight for the ground?
He's heading for your ground, like the top of the tower. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey. So yeah, I'm gonna aim my yeah, that's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna aim my magic missile at him. And then yeah. Sounded like it made sense in my brain.
Okay, that's 3 at 5 each. Okay.
Yes.
You let out another 3 beams of blue energy at this guy, and he
Pew, pew, pew.
goes limp. So his body is still falling, but he's clearly.
He's just gonna like thud to the top of the,
Yep.
the thing. And then I'm gonna wave to the air elemental and go, hi!
Poor guy.
Are you proud of me, Dad?
I mean, he's probably like my uncle, but hi! I've heard of who my dad is, and it's not that guy.
Oh man. All right. Anything else for you?
No, I think my bonus action was wave, so I think we're good.
Okay. Taryn, you're up with Cal right after.
Cool. So the knight that I'm right next to is facing Iz. Or like just finished attacking Iz.
I'm sorry, what about him? I lost you for a second.
Did he just finished attacking Iz, right?
Correct.
So Terran's gonna take out his mace and kind of like swing it over Iz's head and just do like a clothesline to his right into his face.
Oh!
Yeah.
Do I roll with advantage because flanking?
You do.
Cool.
Yeah. In case the 20 doesn't hit.
Ooh.
Oh, was it a 20?
Oh, good thing it was advantage and not
20 for
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll that damage. That hits.
We're just gonna go lethal because terrified for her life. We're gonna just bash his face. Come on, roll.
Okay.
the damage. Did it roll or is it just
Okay.
he's slow?
He goes down. All right. So you are technically out of initiative. Let's change this stuff up. That's gone. We're back to just the windy wind. All right. You have one knight and one griffin body, or hippogriff body, that fall to the top of the tower with a limp thud. This knight is unconscious, dead if you choose to do nothing about it. Savra is still here. The expression on her face is still like thoroughly confused and perplexed. She's kind of intently focused on you, Taryn. You're the closest person to her, and she hasn't said a word. The Aarakocra are going to all convert to you guys, and the air elemental is going to have like one final swirl of wind, and with a quick nod from one of the Aarakocra, it will wisp out of existence. This guy's super dead by now. He gone.
Poor guy. Just wasn't evil.
We-
These problems wouldn't have happened.
How much time do we have before these folks like will go from unconscious to dead?
That depends on how long you take to do whatever it is you're going to do. So technically, they're going to get the same death saving throws that you would normally get if you get knocked unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And we just have to consider altogether, it's about 6 seconds for each saving throw occurrence.
I mean, so my intention was not kill Thurl. And I'm kind of, are these Aarakocra surrounding me right now? Are they like, what are they doing? What are they looking like right now? Because I've got something in my head that I want to do, but like you got me surrounded now.
Yep. They're kind of mixed at, you know how birds are with like their quick darting motions. It's the same for these guys. Yeah. They're clearly not hostile toward you. I can definitely say that. But the one utterance they gave, none of you understood.
Right.
And they have not tried to speak with you in any way so far. Before they do anything else, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to sort of figure out what you would like to do. Think of it like we're sort of in half initiative. Like
Sure.
we're not just like, okay, it's off, we can kind of relax and do what we want. There's still like a timer on certain things to happen, especially with these guys that are unconscious. But I'm going to let you guys go first, and I'll make it clear again that these guys are definitely not hostile toward you. They're sort of checking you out.
Cool.
So since time is sort of the essence, my thought was, could you guys bind them, and I will spare the dying.
So just to be clear, we the Thurl is definitely non-lethal from Cal's blow. He's the only person that knows that right now.
Okay.
The other 2 knights have received lethal blows.
Okay. So the only one technically still alive is Thurl.
And
Of the
Savra is still alive and conscious.
Right.
But yeah, she was not part of the hostile undertaking here.
So,
All right.
yeah.
I am going to grapple Thurl and
Okay.
bring him to the ledge.
Oh, okay. Move you, and then I'll move him with you.
Okay. I mean, without, well, wait, I can do the alt thing, I guess. I'm like,
So you want to dangle him over the edge?
I want this to be a, like, I've got him by the cuffs kind of a thing.
You're Batmaning him.
Yeah. Where is he?
Nice. Okay, so as you walk that way with him, these guys are going to, like, they will get out of your way, and they're still watching you.
Okay. So I'm dangling him with the intention of, like, maybe shaking him awake, doing something to, like, get him conscious again.
Okay. Because you explicitly did non-lethal and we're not doing anything extra for, like, save throws or healing or anything like that, I'm just gonna say that works. Like, he's gonna be groggy though. He is not capable clearly of, like, really doing anything, but he's going to be awake and able to communicate with you at least. Are you guys leaving the other 2?
I mean, I was planning on not doing anything with the other 2.
Okay.
Maybe
right.
like rooting through their armor for shit.
Okay.
Taryn's just coming over here to check how I forgot her name.
Savra.
I have it in Savra.
Sabra.
Yes.
Yeah, Taryn's just coming over to check on Savra and see like her mental state and to see if she's, like, shocked or like just kind of, like, judging her reaction on what just happened.
She's
As a
still. Oh, go ahead, Joe.
As a quick aside, I'm remembering her name like it's the hummus, like Sabra, but Savra.
Yes.
That's very good.
Okay, so are you saying anything to her or doing anything, or are you just trying to get a general sense of what she looks like?
So, like, I come over and I'm like, I approach her and I'm like, and I just start asking her, like, are you okay? Are you in shock? Do you need anything? We didn't expect this to happen. We're sorry. And just, like, kind of start rambling about how, like, we didn't really want to make a mess when we heard about the feast, and just trying to be polite and apologetic about the situation.
Okay.
And seeing how she reacts through that.
Okay. This is interesting. I gotta be creative with this. Make a persuasion check.
Okay. What do we have in persuasion? Not that bad, but not that good either. 19.
Nice.
19, 1 second.
I just realized I'm still in my fancy clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just, like, shot magic at people in fancy clothes.
In my fancy clothes. In my like going to meeting outfit.
So Taryn, she's gonna look at you and go, "What is he doing to Thurl?"
That's a good question. Cal, what's going on?
Smash cut to Cal.
So Thurl's kind of like awake by now.
He's awake, and I'm gonna say he's got like one hand. I'm assuming you're holding him by like his breastplate, right? Are you
Just I want to as secure a grip as I can possibly get.
Okay, he's heavy enough that you'd have to use both hands.
Sure.
But you don't need to like do a check or anything. You're strong boy. So he's gonna have like his hands on your forearms, but you can tell he's just like limp. He's trying to like get a grip on you, but he does not have the strength to do that. But he is awake and looking at you with this exhausted, defeated, but still incredibly rageful look. Is rageful a word? It's a word, whatever.
I think so.
It is now.
Infuriated.
There we go. Infuriated look. I'm gonna give you like one back and forth, and then go back to Taryn and Savra for one back and forth, and then if anybody else wants to be doing or saying anything, like I said, we're gonna have to treat this as like semi-initiative.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. I'm kind of like, I guess, still in like the few thralls of my rage, kind of coming down from it, but like it's not the usual rage. It's like it's more of a subdued rage at this point because I'm not attacking. I'm just kind of pissed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look him square in the eyes. I'm gonna look Thurl square in the eyes, and I'm going to say, "Explain yourself. You have been bested. Explain yourself, and you may live to see another day."
He's gonna look at you and sort of chuckle and spit blood in your face. You have bested no one. I will explain nothing. My queen will take you.
Who is your queen?
The future ruler.
The future ruler. That's her name. Future ruler. Tell me her name so that I might know it when we defeat her as well.
No.
Drop him.
Oh,
Nice.
shit. Okay, then we'll flip back to... Okay, just at the moment that you drop him, we're going to flip to Taryn. Anything else for you?
I definitely want to do something. As soon as I see Cal drop Thurl, I'm gonna try to spin. Again,
Savra.
bad memory sucks.
Savra.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I'm gonna try to like spin Savra around so she doesn't see Thurl's body fall, and say, I'm sure he has his reasons for doing what's going on, and I didn't think we would necessarily kill him. I say that just as I did now with a very angry intonation. And say, would you mind talking with us downstairs? Very ashamed and confused at what's going on as well.
Okay, so she's going to be sort of like, she's looking at you, she's looking like through you. And she's clearly hearing what you're saying, and all she says in response is, well, he's meant to save us. Where's he going? And then she'll just start kind of meandering toward the staircase again. Is anybody else going to do or say anything at this point?
I would like to talk to the birds.
Okay. Gert?
I would like to save the hippogriff.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's
I'm gonna
do that before conversations.
yeah.
And,
so
and I'm
gonna
gonna
run over
say,
here.
as this is happening, like at the moment Cal lets go is about the same moment that Savra starts walking away from Terran, and at the same moment the Aarakocra are starting to walk together, but with one sort of in front, looking at Cal. And they're starting to put their hands on each other's shoulders. Are you doing anything?
I'm gonna try and help Terran with Sevra.
Okay. So Gert, let's go to you and doing whatever you are choosing to do with this bird.
So I am going to gently sort of stroke its beak, and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
And then does that wake it up? Or
It does not
does
wake it
that-
up. It would still be
Okay.
unconscious, but definitely alive.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit here and comfort it, until, because all of its handlers are now dead, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, I guess I'm gonna try to comfort it until it's awake enough to go back in its cage.
Okay. Is in Terran, you're doing. We're gonna come back to you and Savra in a minute. Whirl, you said you wanted to talk to the Aarakocra, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. They are all going to be together here. I'm gonna say this guy. I'll mark one.
Sure.
Is like the one in front, and he's sort of doing this gaze between you and Cal.
Mm-hmm.
The four behind are going to extend their hands onto the. This is the best way I can do this. They're going to extend their hands onto basically the shoulders or like the base of the wings of the one that's marked, and they begin casting a spell. And all of you are going to feel a sort of tickle in the back of your mind. And you can choose to resist and make a saving throw or allow it to happen, but I will at least tell you, you know that this is not a hostile action, but it's uncomfortable.
Are we getting Zone of Truth?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna let it happen.
What level is Zone of Truth? Is that at level 1? 2?
Level
Okay.
2 spell.
I have no idea.
It's 2.
It
Level
is
2.
2.
Yeah.
What kind of saving throw would we have to make?
This is a wisdom save.
Okay, I don't
If
think
you
I'm smart
choose to
enough
resist.
Yeah, I don't think I'm wise enough to understand what's going on, so I'm just gonna let it happen.
I'm gonna let it happen because they saved me, and so I'm gonna
Fair.
trust them for the moment. They saved my life.
I'm also gonna let it happen.
Okay. Did you still want to know if it's a zone of truth or not?
I mean, I rolled a 5, so my guess
Okay.
is gonna be that I.
Oh, you did roll it. I'm sorry.
A 5.
You are unable to tell what it is.
That wasn't a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anybody resisting? This is impacting everybody, including you, Taryn.
I'm not resisting.
Okay.
Cal is going to resist because he's had enough of these things going on in his head, so he's just going to try and stop it if he can.
Wisdom save, that fails.
The
Okay.
9, yep. But he's at least going to try, and that's what counts.
That is what counts.
Right.
The
Okay.
effort that counts.
Okay. So you are all going to hear this conversation happen in your heads, but their beaks are not moving.
Sick.
Cool.
You are different. You are not with them. That was supposed
That was
to
a
be
question?
a question.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you are correct. We are not with them.
You are not with that? Yeah. No,
Yes, we're not. We are not part of that.
we're not with them.
Okay, so it should be pretty clear that, if it's not, this should clarify, is what I meant to say. They are collectively casting one spell. Very powerful. And it is creating a psychic connection between all of you so that they can actually speak with you. But only one voice is coming through. So you'd be able to easily tell that only one of them is actually speaking at this point. Why are you here?
We're looking for some old. Some are looking for old acquaintances, and some are just along for the ride. But we're all searching for a group of people that were rumored to be here.
They almost killed you. Why?
I think we're still trying to figure that out.
Because we refused to join them.
Oh
That
yeah,
was-
no, that tracks. Yeah.
It's been a long
Because
day.
we refused to join their cult.
Good.
Who are you?
His gaze is going to dart to you, Taryn, even though you're like basically hidden. He knows exactly where you are.
Oh,
And his response will be, you asked who he is?
yes, I asked who.
Okay. We serve the Dukes of Akka. We have no names.
Can you spell Aka for me? In either human voice or bird voice, I'll take either one.
AAQA.
I love their language.
It's so
Just
good.
it's just clicky noises.
What was it again?
AAQA, Aka.
Oh, like
The Dukes
full
of
name?
Akka.
Dukes.
Yes, so a cop.
These
hazard
people do not belong here. Their coming signals danger.
Is there any
Okay.
others?
Okay. Yeah.
He's going to, they are all actually simultaneously going to look to a large crevice in the valley. Let me flip to the map quick to make sure I'm giving you the right direction. Straight to the east. And he will respond, more go in there, but they are far more dangerous.
Are they all part of the Howling Hatred, or are there more groups?
I do not understand these words.
We believe there are multiple groups, potentially all bad, that are vaguely working towards the same goal. Do you know of more than this group?
This one we know the most. We have seen at least 2 others.
What is so special about this place, and why is everyone coming here?
That we do not know. However, our abilities become very strong here. We don't know why.
Is that here specifically in this tower, or is that kind of just in the general vicinity?
He's going to sort of indicate with his arms the general area.
Okay.
Like the valley.
This valley is gifted or cursed. We're not yet sure which.
Have you seen a group of prisoners being brought anywhere around here?
We're unsure. So few people go in and out. It's hard for us to tell. But you are not the first to be attacked here. And he'll point down over the ledge.
What happens to...
What happens what? I lost you there.
I stopped talking
Okay.
because I didn't have a finished thought. I'm gonna start walking and go to wherever he's... Like, is he pointing at a specific part of the ledge or just, like, over it?
Basically, like, down over the ledge that Cal just dropped Thurl. And actually, they're going to continue and say directly to Kel, although all of you can hear this entire conversation. But anytime any one of you is individually addressed, you would know. So Cal, this guy's going to turn to you and say, "No mercy." It's bold.
They would not have granted us the same pleasure.
As demonstrated by their actions.
Were these the first people that were attacked here?
Were these the first people that what?
That were attacked here.
Were these the first people that were attacked here? Who are these people?
I'm motioning to the Knights and Thurl.
Oh. Meaning like they came here and were attacked?
Yes.
No. They settled here.
Is this the first time you have intervened?
Yes.
And then what was that blue thing, and why didn't he wave at me?
They're all going to simultaneously turn and look up at the statue. We can summon air elementals. It was
Cool.
under our control from plane of wind. Plane of air, not plane of wind,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I got you.
Maybe that's how it translates.
Yeah.
They worship him. That is not good.
Can I do a religion check to see who the statue is of?
There's actually a plaque, so you don't need to do that.
Oh, okay,
Hey.
cool.
The name is Yan C. Bin. YAN-C-BIN. And I can show you the statue. Just gonna pull it up here 1 second.
I have more bird questions. I have a lot of air elemental questions, but I don't even know what they are.
It's like it's so on brand. It makes me so happy.
I'm like,
But
And it's
he's
like-
wind.
The statue is basically that in stone. It's entirely stone.
sick.
Beautiful. What made you choose to intervene with us?
You are different. These people are dangerous.
Oh no, I froze him.
Oh no, he is frozen.
DM
I thought he was just thinking super hard.
Yeah, no. I saw him turn his head and I went, nope, that is.
Oh,
Oh, good. Oh,
We got you
Oh,
are different, and then it
we
like
are
shifted
different.
out.
yeah.
You are different. They bring danger. We believe we have common enemies.
I would agree.
indeed so. What about the other people here? The ones that are working in the kitchen and those who weren't involved with the fight. Do you know anything of them?
Initiates. We assume them to be gone now.
Can I look out over the tower and see if there are any people leaving Feathergale Spire?
You mean around the outside?
Yeah, towards the where the gate is. Are there any people leaving?
Make a perception check.
Is it nighttime?
Not yet. I believe this is still morning.
I was gonna say it feels like it's only like noon.
Yeah, it's like late morning at this point because you guys basically woke up from long rest and came right here. And it only took a few minutes to go through the short tour that you got, and then
Right.
the
The
Manticore
feast
fight
and the
happened.
fight.
That was only a couple minutes, and then
Right.
this happened. So it's only been at most an hour.
D&D time scaling is so
It's
weird to
crazy,
play
isn't
through.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
12 on my perception.
Okay. You are not able to see anybody. But you are able to tell that it's definitely very quiet. The staircase is stone, so you would expect to hear echoing even if there was just casual conversation happening, you would expect to hear some echoing. You hear nothing.
Where did everyone in the tower go? If they left.
We
Like, are they
assume there. And he'll point again to the large crevice to the east.
Will we meet again after today?
I don't know. Should our quests cross, then of course.
You said that it's not very often that people come and go. Do you recall the last time somebody had entered or left?
"14 days.
That's about when.
That's when the ambush happened, isn't
Right.
it? Mm-hmm. God. Where did they go? In the cave?
They were killed. But others continued to the east. Hold that thought. I need to double check to make sure that direction was correct.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, are they also in the crevasse, or did they like mess up another town?
No, like past the crevice for sure.
Okay.
God.
Did they go to Seacombe?
Yes, east confirmed.
East confirmed. Southeast or east?
Hard east.
Hard east. Cool.
You know how far east they went, or only recall them going in that direction?
Past our horizon, we did not follow. We are meant to be here. We are not sure why yet.
Were you summoned here or born here?
You would call it dreams.
You were dreamt into existence?
No. Our calling to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I had another question. Oh. Do you know if among those who went east, if there was a dwarf with a large book and a woman dressed in maybe vestments or armor?
Too far to see for sure, but several guests unconscious, yes.
That were taken east. Tight.
Do you know of any large chapels or structures similar to this one where they may have gone?
No, but this place is very old. We think they are going to similar places.
You've been very kind and helpful to us. I feel like it's only fair if we offer anything to give back to you. Do you require anything that we may be able to give?
We have all that we need. However, should we cross paths again, it seems collaboration would benefit both.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket and find a piece of bread that is dry and be like, do you want this?
I'm also gonna start digging through my chest of donut holes and try to find the least stale.
And then I'm gonna try very hard not to make.
So at the moment you guys start digging around in your pockets,
Yes.
the four that had their hands on the one would break their connection. And they would give you all kind of one more look, a little squint, as if they're like, almost like they're taking a snapshot of your faces with their gaze, and
Sure.
then they would fly off to the south.
Real quick, right before they flew off, I wanted to real quick say, do you speak, and then Abyssal, Celestial, and Infernal in each of the respective languages to see if we have a common language.
Or Primordial. I can do Primordial. Not Primordial.
Well, it would have to
think
be
yes,
languages
Primordial.
that he could speak, that Taryn could
Okay.
speak.
Oh. You could just say, what languages do you speak?
Well, you'd be able to tell that the psychic connection has been broken at this point. And when if you say that verbally, they would all kind of look at you and give a head tilt.
They don't speak Abyssal, Infernal, or Celestial.
I think they don't speak out loud.
They probably speak like I think the Aarakocra have a language.
You did hear them speak out loud when they cast
right.
the spell.
Right, when they were
same
doing
moment.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah, I think it would be pretty clear at this point, clear enough. I can tell you out of character that you definitely do not speak your language. With that psychic connection, you would have been able to understand, even though you wouldn't know what spell it was, or like maybe a little bit about the nature of it at most, but you would understand, having experienced that connection, that you were communicating psychically. You were not communicating verbally, and understanding of verbal language had nothing to do with that exchange. It was all
Sure.
thoughts. Would we be... I think this is a good point to take another quick stretch break, if that's okay with you guys. Do we want to call another, 5 minutes?
Sure.
5 minutes is good.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yep.
We'll be right back. All right. So we're back from a whole bunch of different kinds of craziness.
Mm-hmm.
The
Crisp.
Aarakocra group has now flown away. As I'm pouring my drink. Sorry. I'm gonna say, actually, Gert, this hippogriff has now woken up, and it's going to look at you. You're nothing. Did I come out of? Oh, okay. This
did
is
you?
just super delayed. Okay.
And Twitch is just slow.
Yeah, that's all right. It's gonna get up and look directly at you.
And I'm gonna go through the motions of, hand out, bow, all that fun stuff.
Okay.
Um,
So it'll sort of boop its head on your hand and do its bow too.
Okay.
And then just kind of perch itself right there on the ledge and sort of tilt its head at the knight, and then periodically just sort of look at all the rest of you.
See, I just want to talk to it like I would talk to any other animal. But I don't know if it'll understand me in the same way that some animals do.
That's really sweet.
Speaks in a deep British accent.
Right. Can you go back to it's not a cage. What are they living in? Like they're
Stall.
Stall?
You can call it a stall or a stable.
Okay.
Yeah, in character, you guys would. It's actually not unusual for, well, is not nearly as common as like horses, of course. But in character, you would. This isn't like exactly a surprise that very large birds are being used as mounts. They have essentially stables, the equivalent of their own stable. So that's probably the most correct equivalent is to call it a stable. Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna say, hey, bud, you want to go back to your stable?
You talking to it like Carla?
Exactly.
It's gonna kind of like tilt its head toward you and blink a couple times, but it's staying right there. It's clearly relaxed. But yeah, it's not doing anything.
I mean, could it? I couldn't walk it down to the stables because it can't fit into that.
Yeah, it definitely would not fit.
It's gotta like fly down. I am gonna try to mount it.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Did we just get ourselves a hippogriff?
She's trying to put it back, but like.
I know.
But you had to be level 20 in WoW to get a mounted thing.
I'm fixing your guys' nameplates real quick.
Like,
Because I guess Zoom and OBS didn't want to cooperate today.
Sounds about right.
This is Gert. This is Taryn. It's so slow. You're right over here. Yeah, names are running. Because I can't click and drag them because that ends up messing up other things for whatever reason. This is... This is Whirl.
Yay.
Meow. Okay, you're gonna mount it?
Yes.
Okay, and are you just flying it back to one of the open stables then? Or
Yes.
doing something else?
Yes.
Okay. All right, splitting the party.
Did we all just like see Gert just get on a hippogriff and fly it down?
Yep. Okay.
We're like,
I'd
just
be like,
want
okay,
him
cool,
to be
bye.
safe.
Okay, so Gert.
I'm gonna come right back, guys. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna shout that. I'll be right back.
Fair.
be careful. Make good choices.
All right, you are going to fly this duder back here. So Gert, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of the map we're on, you'll see yourself. I'm gonna scroll back up to the rest of the party to see what you guys would like to be doing during the, I'm gonna say 20 seconds or so that it takes for that to happen. These guys are gone.
Ow.
I'm gonna root through any pockets of those dead guys.
Yeah, I was gonna get the other one.
Say,
Okay.
I'll do this guy.
Yep, I'll get the other one.
Let's see. It was kind of fun watching him just hit the ground with a thud. I'm gonna be honest.
Brutal stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
What do these guys have? Of course, I closed all my shit. 1 second.
Definitely a longsword.
Also, to the group, should we maybe take their armor and see if the constable recognizes any of it?
I think that's a great idea. I have a solid idea too. If we take that and I memorize how these people look, or at least one of them, I can wear the gear and be like, oh, hey, I'm one of the people. Hey, do you recognize? I'll do exactly that.
That
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is take note, Feathergale Knight.
Feathergale Knights. Gonna write it down.
Whirl.
Yes.
You would be able to recognize, though you wouldn't be able to recognize details.
Mm-hmm.
This is a unique armor.
Okay.
That has symbols stitched to it that you all would recognize. Let me see.
Is it the howling hatred symbol?
Probably. Unless it's the Howling Hatred and another one.
Where?
What would wind cooperate with?
One of the two that we haven't already hopefully figured out. Because we guessed it water, and we think that one is right. Wait, never mind. That was a hand signal. That was a hand signal.
We know that water was this hand signal.
Yes.
So we just have to find one that looks similar to that, and then whatever this one is might be the last one, depending on how similar it looks to the other one that we have.
Right. Howling Hatred! If nothing else, we would have guessed that that's what that is, because they just said we're all the Howling Hatred. This is our symbol.
Yeah. Okay, so they have that symbol sort of stitched in several different places around the armor.
Mm-hmm.
With your passive perception, you'd be able to tell that this is not ordinary armor, though.
Okay.
Then you guys are checking out what they have on them. They each have a spear and a longsword. This particular armor, which includes a helmet, and 5 gold pieces.
You two can have all of that because Taryn isn't gonna loot bodies.
That's fair. I'm gonna loot everything.
I'm here to help.
How much of their armor and or weapons do we want to take with us? Do we want to sell anything, maybe? Because selling is different than looting. If I loot something and I give it to you, Taryn, you can sell it, and thus it's not looting. That's chaotic good.
I'm pretty sure. I still think that I'd be selling stolen goods, but
I love that.
Let's flip. It's been a long morning. Let's flip a coin.
I'll reach into the one of the 5 gold pieces that I just pulled off of that dead guy, and I will flip that. Heads or tails?
Heads is not stealing.
I don't have anything to flip. I don't have any coins.
Roll
There's
a
probably
D2.
a website.
Oh, fair.
You just roll a D2. One is heads, 2 is tails.
Yeah. So 2, it's stealing.
Tight, we're stealing. Oh, it is stealing. I missed where we were going. Fine. Okay, if I loot the merchandise, and I sell it, and I give you money, is it still stealing?
No, because then it's the money that you got from stealing. The money isn't stolen.
Hey, get ready for some money after I sell these swords.
Just remember to not tell Gert how the fuck you got that money.
No problem.
Light and life.
So many clerics. Anyway, as I'm carrying like all of the stuff.
Hell,
Do you need a hand? I can help you with that.
I mean, so the next thing that Whirl would want to do is like literally check all of the rooms and see if there's anyone left or anything good left
Okay.
in like any of the floors.
I'm here to help facilitate that.
Tight.
Okay, so the floor below you is the floor that you essentially passed on your little
Right.
tool.
Right.
Tool.
Which means
tour.
I immediately want to go in there.
The one that Savra was just like, and we're walking. And
Yep.
we're walking.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys together. Give me a second. I'm missing somebody. Oh, there you are.
I was like, is it Gert?
No,
It's
it's
like me.
Gert's downstairs.
Gert, who is not listening.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Whirl, your character picture is so light
Yeah.
that it like blends into the grass.
You
Okay.
could probably make a token with the one that you have uploaded to Roll20. There's like a token maker website. You can just drop a
That's
picture and
actually
you'll be like,
exactly
"Oh,
what I
okay."
used. It's the same picture I had before.
Interesting.
It's just still very light. Anywho, okay, you guys going down. I'm gonna flip to Gert real quick. Are you doing anything specific down here?
Nope. I'm starting back up the stairs. Yeah, he's safe. I've named him Claudius. So yeah. So now
How are
we
you
have
not a
hippogriff.
druid?
No, we have a hippogriff friend named Claudius.
Okay.
You write that down.
Into druid.
Gert, you are one level up, so if you scroll up, you can see where you are now at the main level staircase. The rest of you came down one level, and you are now at 4 closed doors.
Cool. Are any of them locked?
They are all unlocked.
Tight.
Cool. I'm
I'll
opening the one I'm standing next to.
Perfect.
I'm gonna take this north E1. I think unless that's the one you're standing next to. That is the one you're standing next to. I will take
Yeah, that's the
I'll take the like north east one.
Cool.
this one.
I got
Yeah.
southeast.
Yep, that one. I'll go up there. And I'm gonna loot it.
Okay, are you guys just straight up going one person each room?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm the door.
So Taryn, if you
Yep.
notice that there are things in the room, but you don't want to take them, but you tell us about them, is that still stealing?
No hesitation.
I would not encourage. I would not tell you to take them, but if something slips out about something being in a room, and then you end up with it, I'm not liable.
I'm gonna look at Iz and then immediately windmill high five her.
Okay,
Got
Cal, are you going in that room, or are you just kind of generally checking it out from the hallway?
I'll go in
Okay.
and search it.
So, Cal, Taryn, and Iz, you are going to find enough evidence to understand that this is basically just a basic bedroom. You will each find a feathered cloak
Ooh.
and enough valuables that equate to about 100 gold each.
Okay.
Cal, this chamber contains a bed, a fireplace, a closet, a writing desk, a chest, and a small tapestry on the wall. Sorry, this is not Cal. Did I say Cal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I meant Whirl. This
Cool.
is Whirl. Are you looking for anything specific, or you'd be able to tell at first glance that this room, like if you even peered over to the other ones, this one is definitely, there's more involved.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking for like just general notes of anything or any symbols that might tell me anything. There also seems to be like a weird mini half wall in the middle of the room, so I can only see one half at a time.
Yeah, each room has a sort of partition.
Oh, it's like a divider. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just a support, so you kind of have to just walk around it.
What's on the tapestry?
The tapestry is an embroidery, essentially, that seems to match the image that was the statue on the top level. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Pulse.
7.
Okay. You find enough valuables that equate to about 20 gold,
Balls.
but then also a note on the desk. Where is our thing? There it is. This is why I created a secret text channel that only I can see, because this is great. How do I want to send this to you guys? Oh, I need to make... I will make a new handout. Here we go.
So since there's 2 desks, is there then only on one desk, and is there other stuff on the other?
Yeah, it's only on one.
Cool.
Players, go. Why is it being funky like that?
I just want to be funky.
No, I don't want a text background. Transparent.
Text background sound icky.
It's being funky. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Okay.
You ever sneeze so hard that it makes your head hurt?
Yes. Not fun times.
It's really not.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I have a cranberry. What is it? Well, I think it's cranberry raspberry juice. It's fruit juice, and that's what's getting me through my day.
Nice.
Okay,
Sounds
I believe
reliable.
if you pull up your journals, you should see a mysterious note.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh,
boy. Ooh.
The crushing wave. We found the 4th one.
the crushing wave.
Amazing. I gotta write all these.
This is sick.
What a mess.
So for the viewers, I'm going to read it out loud. Whirl, am I correct in assuming that you share it with the whole group, or are you
Oh,
sort
absolutely.
of... Okay,
I-
so
Oh, and there's a queen name. All right, we're good.
it says Merroska, and you know that is Thurl. We are displeased to hear about the outcome of your altercation with the Black Earth and Crushing Wave. What a mess. The dwarf is invaluable toward our efforts. The others are expendable. Keep a close watch on the Sacred Stone Monastery and Riverguard Keep. I want to know what our enemies are planning next. Do not fail me again. I have enough on my hands with the Eternal Flame already creating their own orbs. Your beloved queen, Erisi Kalanoth.
There are
Sick.
more orbs.
Kalanoth, have we heard that before? Or was
We
it
have
just-
heard that name.
We
I
have.
have that
We
name
heard
written
Yeah, I
Madame
have that written
Kalanoth.
down too.
Was that
Yeah.
just from
Yes.
the last session from
Yes.
Thurl?
I
Okay.
have it written down in all caps because I remember that it was important.
I wrote down Madame
Good call.
Kalanoth bad.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to take a hot second to reread all of this so I can put all of it in my notes.
Cal's got his thinking face on.
Yeah. So we now realistically know the names of like the 4 cults.
Sacred Stone Monastery and Riverguard Keep. Those are the ones I wanted.
Yeah.
Which are probably most definitely the other hideouts.
Yeah. There will be a point where I will start singing Eternal Flame. I just want everyone to be wonderful.
That's why I love you.
That is all that you guys are able to find, at least that is of note, on this level. Are
Just a
you
note.
exploring down here or going up more?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna explore a little bit. Hold on. Got it. Screens. I'm gonna go into that garden room.
The one to the east? Oh, this person should not be here.
Yes.
Ignore this token.
Oh.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that is, what number is that? There we go. Okay, you can see, are you looking for anything, or are you just kind of checking stuff out?
I think I'm actually looking for things that I might find useful for like healing potions or just generally like, can we eat it?
Okay. Yeah, do a survival
we
check.
eat this?
Do a survival check.
Okay.
Survival would be crazy.
Wow.
Wow, we are just like batting 1,000 today.
Nice. Okay, so you would be able to, obviously you see all of the various plants, flowers, herbs being grown in here. You're aware that like the practice of alchemy probably could use something from in here, but you're definitely not able to identify like anything specific.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna leave and keep going up.
Okay. I will
DM,
move you to the next level.
Great.
You said that there was a mysterious feathered cloak in the rooms too.
Yes.
Could I investigate that to see if it's magical or
Absolutely.
has some kind of thing attached to it?
Whoops. Here we go.
Man.
Yes. I got a 5 on investigation.
Woof.
We're doing so well, guys. Like, it's
Yeah.
just awesome.
You know what though? I'm glad that we had better rolls in the fight.
During
Yeah,
the fight,
accurate.
yes.
You know, like
I think that this is an objectively better time to get battle.
yeah.
Okay. Investigation check 5. You're not able to tell if there's anything unique about these cloaks. However, unrelated to your investigation to find further detail, you would recognize that these cloaks seem to match the description of the people flying away from a fight that you were given from Darathra, that she was given from her knights, essentially.
Cool, so I'm gonna take the cloak.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk back out into the hallway. These are just
you.
windows, right? These aren't doors.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk back out into the hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet
Anything
you in the
else
hallway
from these
and be
guys
like-
on this level?
Be like, what? You guys got cloaks? Was there anything else in your room of note, Taryn, that you do or do not want me to know about?
I mean, there might be a couple, like, I don't know, maybe gold encrusted goblets and other stuff of high value, but you know, I wasn't looking very hard, so you might have to go and check for yourself.
Can I like peer my head in and see if I see anything like super quick? Just grab them.
So Taryn, did you specifically not take anything that you would have noticed as of value?
I specifically left everything in the room,
Okay.
as it was not hidden.
Okay. So Whirl, yeah, you would be able to easily see that there are other, goblets and other elements or items in here that you'd be able to easily tell are worth about the same as the stash that you found in the other room.
Sorry. Then I will leave it there, disappointedly, because I feel lazy now.
I'll try and catch the attention of Whirl and like open up my bag and just point at the few trinkets that I found. It's okay, I got some.
I'll be like, tight, yeah. Alright, I guess we'll go back downstairs and keep rummaging through stuff.
Okay.
Looking for notes.
Gert, what's happening with you down here while the rest of the party is on their way down?
I am gonna take a peek around the dining room, see if there's anybody left. I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anybody, so that's all. I just want to Like I said, just take a peek around.
Yep, there's nobody in here. The feast that was essentially prepared at the moment that you guys left for the Manticore hunt is still there. Any food that was hot might still be fairly warm, but other than that, everything seems to be kind of untouched since when you left.
All right.
Starting to eat because I'm hungry.
Hey guys, you want to take a short rest and eat some food?
Why,
Is
yes,
that a
I
short
do.
rest?
Very
Or
much,
is-
please.
or do we
just
have to nap?
Stuffing.
Maybe
Short rest, I don't
eat.
think
I
is
feel
a
like short
nap.
rest eating's gotta count.
Yeah, you're actively not doing anything that's exerting yourself, so I would think so, right?
I
Depends
don't
on how
know.
hard you eat.
I'm about to exert myself on how quickly I'm going to eat this food.
Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely give you guys a short rest for that.
Yes.
Take about
I
an
need-
hour, eat some food.
Cool.
I didn't realize I unhit pointed myself. I was still on death saves.
How much
Oh.
health do I have and how much do I need? Cleric is a D8, isn't it? Yeah, we're just gonna go with a 1.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm up for a song.
That sounds fun.
Sounds like a song of rest, which means you get an additional D6 to any hit die that you expend.
Oh, so I got a 6 plus whatever I'm about to get.
How do I roll hit die?
I didn't get hurt.
So if you go into D&D Beyond,
Uh-huh.
towards the top there should be a button that says short rest where there's a little campfire. Right across from your, to the right from your character's profile picture. And then if you go along the
Oh, short
right,
rest. I see it. Yep.
yep, and then click one of those boxes to show that you've gotten rid of one of your hit die, and then click the roll button.
9. Tight. How did I do that?
To actually do a thing? Oh, look at
How do I get points? Okay.
And then you add that to your hit points.
And then I want my D6 because no, go forward.
Or is with a 1.
I rolled all 3 of my hit dice, so I have I had 9 total, but yeah, there was that one.
Plus an additional 1d6 because I sang at you.
Oh.
Do you roll that or do we roll that?
I could roll it and everyone gets 4.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I got
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everyone. 6.
Whirl, I just realized you
I'm to
changed your
21, that's
picture.
okay.
I'm gonna have to...
Yeah, I changed my picture like a while ago.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
I gotta make you a new
I
token.
found her on the internet and she looked pretty.
She's beautiful.
Okay,
I
yeah,
like her a
I'll
bunch.
change your token before next session.
Cool. She's a little easier to see too. And she's all like dark in the background and stuff.
Yes.
Can I send you the other picture that I've been using for Iz?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll do that.
Are there any like meats or like fruits that might be on the table that or like breads that would last us? Like that might be like good for trips?
Make a survival check.
That's one of the ones I've had. Survival's
Okay.
hard to count.
Do I get anything for a short rest? Probably not.
I got an 8. Because I'm just getting all those trash rolls out now before we start fighting again.
So with an 8, you'd be able to tell meat, all been cooked. So even if it was cured, dried, whatever, it probably wouldn't be good for long.
Sure.
But the fruits and vegetables, you'd have a hard time being able to tell.
Cool.
Oh, you guys weren't looking for anything specific. You're just kind of resting and checking out the food, right?
Yeah, we kind of like cased the place last time when we were in here with the party.
Right. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, so Whirl, just as a reminder, having been using the Wand of Magic Missiles, you would understand that there is a risk involved with expending all of the charges.
Correct. I've only expended 2, and I don't plan on using it again today.
Okay.
Until I go to sleep.
All right. Anything else? Anybody?
I just want to ask everyone about how we're feeling about the fact that we're leaving 2 animals to fend for themselves in their basement.
I mean, they're already domesticated. I don't see why taking them would be a bad thing.
Oh, sure, we could take the animals.
I mean,
Totally kidding.
do you think that they will be able to survive on their own?
Everybody make a nature check.
Y'all fools about to get schooled.
Nature, I am +0. Oh yeah, 16 on a +0. I'm so good, guys.
It'll be
I'm
fine.
proficient in nature because I picked wild things to be proficient in. Actually, I think I have expertise in nature.
So
I do.
Because
I have
you
expertise.
have a +4.
Taryn, you would know that, as long as you left the outer doors unlocked so they could get out, they are smart enough creatures that they would be able to survive on their own. The rest of you are like, I don't know.
Gert, did you lock them in their cages?
No.
Then they should be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna miss Claudius.
Just make sure that everything is open so that they can get out if they need to.
Okay.
And that's to everybody, not just to Gert.
So a follow-up group question would be, our friends in Red Larch that are gonna keep our horses for us, do you think they have any experience with hippogriffs? Or are we just gonna have to truly take care of this hippogriff because it seems like somebody wants a dog?
Well, I mean, if I think Claudius, if Taryn says that they're big boys and they can take care of themselves, then I trust them. But if we ever meet up with Claudius again, I mean, it might be worth asking.
Asking Claudius?
No. Asking the gentleman in Red Larch about it.
Okay.
We know they're here. They might get out and run away and be free. But if we ever make it back here, we could, take a peek and see if Claudius is still around.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Or to have some fun, we could ride them one last time back to Red Larch and then ask
And then
while they're there.
unleash 2 of them on Red Larch, or be like, have fun getting home, kids.
I will say it wasn't 2 hippogriffs.
What was the other one?
Well,
I believe it's
A
the
vulture?
2 vultures left.
Oh,
So there's
vultures will be
actually
fine.
3.
oh.
There's actually 3. It's one of the big vultures who is
There were 4 actually.
Oh,
There
okay.
were 2 hippogriffs and 2 giant vultures.
okay.
The other 2 vultures that kind of flew away at the top of the spire when you guys had to fight, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're straight up gone. So, but yeah, there's 2 hippogriffs and 2 vultures left at the bottom.
Left?
Yes.
Because one of them died in the battle, right? Died in the battle.
One of the hippogriffs.
One of the
One of
hippogriffs
them
died.
got punched. Yeah, one of them got
Oh,
punched
okay,
by
and
the
so there's
elemental.
still 2 left. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Including the one that you took back.
Okay.
So there were
So,
3 there were 3 creatures that never left. And then the one that you took back is the 4th.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, guys, also don't forget that we still have the cart and horses here
we could just do rock, paper, scissors for who has to take the cart back.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Like I said, I think as long as I know that they're okay, then I'm okay. I just didn't want to like get rid of all of their handlers and then leave them after I've healed them, leave them to starve by themselves.
Yeah, Taryn would have understood or known that, again, as long as their confinements were left unlocked, they would definitely be able to survive.
Yeah.
They can eat and stuff.
Great. Cool.
But that doesn't change that having a hippogriff as a mount wouldn't be awesome.
No,
I mean, yeah.
super sweet. Oh man. Maybe
Should
they'll
we just put it-
take up this place as their home, go off and, fend for themselves by hunting and stuff, but maybe they'll still use this as shelter, so we know where hippogriffs are.
Yeah, that's my hope, that we can like come back and visit and say, "Hi, Claudius, how are you doing?
Wait, what about
I've missed you."
what about the cavern? What if the group at the cavern would be able to either kill or tame the hippogriffs again?
I mean, if they're tamed, then at least to me there doesn't seem to be a win in killing a hippogriff. So if I was a wackadoo cult that was based on the air, and I saw a rogue hippogriff, I'd be like, cool, you're gonna be my pet so I can continue fighting things. If I was a cult leader. I'm not.
But
just to clarify, yeah.
I think what he was getting at was less of taming and more training to be essentially a dog fighting hippogriff.
It attacks things
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, an attacking hippogriff. And so we would be doing it a favor by taking it with us and loving it and caring for it, unless the town saw this hippogriff and was like, "What the fuck are you bringing a hippogriff in our town for?"
I mean,
I think the town would recognize us enough to trust us on what we were doing.
yeah, but what about people that don't know us yet? And then also now we're showing up with the hippogriff. Why am I suddenly the voice of reason?
Because you've had at least 2 drinks.
Because I want a puppy. Yeah, because Braden's going away, and so now I need something else to care for.
We don't know that yet. We've only not been there for like 2 days.
We could land the hippogriffs a while outside of the city, talk to the constable about how he would feel about us bringing them into town, and then see what we could do from there.
How about this? I mean, I guess if someone's gonna ride a hippogriff, it should probably be someone who can't hurt themselves when they fall. Okay, fine. I mean, that's what I like the voice. How am I the fucking voice of reason right now? Sure, let's fucking take some fucking hippogriffs with us. Just the 2. Also, just what's our game plan next? I'm assuming go back, talk to the constable, be like, look at all this wacky shit we found. And then ask about the 2 places?
Yeah, ask about the 2 places. Maybe ask him to send a letter or some kind of message about finding the cloaks to Dorothra. Because we don't know if we're heading back that way and we don't want to waste time.
Fair.
And then talk to him about the names that have come up.
Tight.
I think we have a game plan.
Okay.
It's like the fastest we've ever come up with a game plan, other than me arguing about hippogriffs.
First for the cart, nose goes.
We already know that I can't be on the cart because I can't die if I fall. Because I can cast levitate, and then as soon as the spell ends, the thing just floats to the ground. So I don't have to even nose goes.
And Claudius is my best friend.
I mean, I'm okay with doing whatever.
Wait, the
No.
Hippogriffs can fit 2 people to 1, can't they? Or is that
Right,
a
but then we
griffin?
still have 2 people, and 1 person on the cart, which I
Yeah,
feel like
one-
the cart is the like.
I guess I'll take the cart.
You
I was
you
gonna
have
say,
seen both 1 and 2 people riding hippogriffs.
Yeah.
Hey Cal, how are you feeling about all this? You've been real quiet.
I mean, for the record, Cal, I agree with the sigh.
Before we discuss leaving and before we even discuss anything with animals, Taryn, whatever happened to Savra?
She walked downstairs and we haven't found her. We don't know where she went.
She could be back at the front door where we first found her.
I would like to at least confirm that this area is either abandoned or we've located what was potentially a second in command or what could have been eventually a second in command for this location.
I can say on my path up, I didn't see anyone.
And then on our path down, we also saw no one.
Right.
I wasn't looking very thoroughly, like I wasn't looking very hard, but generally I didn't pass anyone on my way up.
These are all doors out here.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do a quick I'm not gonna do a detailed search in every room. I literally just want to fling them all open and see is there anybody inside? Who's inside?
Okay. You'd be able to see that there is no one, although you can see that there's an unusual amount of items of measurable value scattered throughout the rooms between the at least on the desks, and then you can see that each one has at least 1 chest inside as well, but definitely no people.
All right, don't care. She's not there, then that's it. All right.
Anything good in there?
I wasn't looking.
Guess we're useless.
This building is abandoned, then I suppose we can depart whenever. I will guide the horses back to Red Larch.
Cool.
Okay. I mean, are we gonna? I mean, we should probably go now.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's about a day, 1 day, 2 days. I feel like it's 2 days back to Red Larch.
Oops.
But now we have hippogriffs, so
Right, but we still have a cart
hippogriff-
that is only going to go as fast as the cart goes.
Yeah. And are we gonna stick with the cart while we? I'm assuming we would.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
if I was riding the cart, I wouldn't want the rest of my party to just drive ahead and just leave me with the cart.
It's about a day's travel with the cart.
Okay.
Half as long on flying mounts. But that's only assuming you guys go at the maximum pace that all of you can go. If you decided to keep the hippogriffs and only keep the cart in sight sort of thing, we could make that happen.
I think that's probably what we're gonna do is
Right.
make it to where we're all around the same area.
Okay.
So Cal's not stranded.
Before we go, I would like to try and scavenge as much like cooked meats from this table to use as treats for the hippogriffs.
Nice.
Nice.
Like
Okay.
it.
Roll a d10.
And
Did
I got an 8.
Okay. So you get about 8 individual, like 2-pound portions of meat
Jesus.
that you understand to be like usable, edible from this feast table.
It's funny to imagine is carrying almost 20 pounds of meat in her arms. Just
So is just in case it actually ends up being important, I'm gonna need you to add 16 pounds of rations to your character sheet.
Okay, I can do that.
Because I know, so we said we're not doing like rations overall from a food perspective, but from a weight carrying perspective,
Right.
may end up being important in case somebody becomes close to encumbered or actually encumbered.
How much would those sets of armor that we grabbed weigh? If we want to add those as well.
Good question.
Just for the record, I didn't grab anything. I was looking for identifying things and all that stuff.
Okay, I thought you agreed with taking an armor, but I could have been wrong on that.
No, I didn't take anything. I was looking for the letter that you found, and you found it, so.
What do they have?
1 day's worth of rations it weighs 36 pounds.
Whoa,
No
seriously?
way.
In D&D
What?
Beyond, it says rations 1 day, adventuring gear common, weight 36 pounds.
I think
Rations
that just means
consist
that
of dry food sustainable for extended travel, including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts. Yeah.
where's my
36
ration?
pounds? What the hell?
That's wild.
Mine
I have
says-
no rations.
Mine says 4 pounds.
Does mine say
How many how many sets of rations do you have? Because if you have like 5 sets of rations, it like
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Oh, okay.
18
Yeah.
sets and then 4.
Okay, yeah, it's only
times
2 pounds.
18.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, there we go.
Like, why is it so heavy? I have in total 36 pounds worth of rations.
right.
There you go.
Amazing.
You're wrong.
Sorry.
I could have sworn I had this before. World, to answer your question, let's... Okay, I'm going to read this just to make sure.
Sure.
Yeah, each one had a breastplate. Let's just say that.
Okay. You also
and-
had mentioned helmet. That's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, let's just lump that together. They had a breastplate and helmet, but for weight purposes, let's just if you want to have the helmet in your inventory, and like if you want to sell
Sure.
it or use it or whatever, include it.
Sure.
But for weight purposes, encumbrance purposes, let's just say add a breastplate to your inventory, and if you can, make a note on it that it was a decorated breastplate from the Feathergale Knights.
And then what would it weigh?
If you
Or
add
does
that
the
to your
breastplate-
inventory,
alright.
it will automatically do that.
Cool.
I believe there's also a thing in your equipment that like tells you if you're encumbered.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've seen
At
that.
the top left. Yeah.
Maybe if I spelled knights right.
I love D&D Beyond so much.
It helps out with so much stuff.
So nice.
Like a lot of people criticize it as like if you use tools like this, then you lose the experience of having to keep track of everything. But for me, it's like,
If you
Okay,
use
sure,
these
you might-
tools,
yeah, you might lose some details that you might not otherwise, or that you would otherwise have to keep track of. Sure, but it moves things along, in my opinion. If you don't have to pay attention to so much detail, then you could just
Yeah.
kind of move.
To
It helps
me,
you focus
sounds
on the
more
story.
Like
Yes.
it sounds more like if you use these tools, you will be less stressed out about making sure you have everything.
Right. Okay, so this is a good point to take, I think, one more short break, if everybody's okay with that, and then we'll get back to what happens for you guys after leaving Feathergale Spire. Does that sound okay?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and be right back, but for the stream, I guess we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not aggressive. She's just like, I wanna be your friend.
Okay,
Got
well,
those loving paws.
I guess I did that preemptively. Well, we're back, minus Cal.
He's
No
coming.
problem.
He's a ghost, and
Yeah, where you live.
unfortunately,
That's
He's
all good.
coming. He was
Extension.
just giving Carla some love.
No.
A spooky spook.
he has come back to life. He's not a ghost anymore.
Awesome.
He's been revived.
Okay, so is there any more detailed searching of any kind that's happening? Or are you guys prepping to leave?
I think we're about to go.
I mean, I wouldn't have Whirl wouldn't have known that there were chests in there. So yeah, let's just go.
So Charon did tell you that there was stuff in that room, just
I
not
know the upstairs room, but I didn't even realize that these were rooms. And so I'm trying to decide if I would go rooting through the additional rooms on this floor. Let's just go.
We leave. Oh wait, who's riding with who?
Good question. How many hippogriffs are there?
There are 2 hippogriffs and 2 giant vultures.
Okay. I'll go hang out in the cart with Cal. You guys can have fun with the hippogriffs.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I feel like it would be smarter if I was also on the cart. That way I can just keep eyes on you guys in case anything goes down. I can just like pop you.
All right.
Swish and
Okay.
flick.
Okay. So I
Hi.
guess it's just us 2 on the hippogriff.
You each get a hippogriff
I'm
to
for it.
yourself. And I
Great.
will put a couple of I could put money on which one Gert is gonna pick.
We just get down there.
Yep.
Which one's Claudius?
The south one.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Are we down?
Splitting,
Oh, no.
splitting party. This is interesting. Okay. It's Iz and Cal going to the cart, right?
And Whirl.
Whirl.
Oh, and Whirl. Okay.
Yeah. I'll hand you guys some meat treats for the little hippogriffs.
Where'd you guys
Try and
go?
Sway them. I think we're still in the
We're all still
dining hall.
dining
Yeah.
I only see 3. Oh no, you're hiding behind a name tag. That's why.
Mm.
I still only see 4 of you.
So we have
Go hang out.
there's
It's Taryn,
Whirl.
Gert, Iz, Cal, Whirl.
I'm
You're
literally right
behind
next
you.
to it. Yeah.
I gotta get your new
I'm-
token in here, dude.
I'm like, I've been this color the whole time.
I know, and it's hard for me to see the whole I thought the border would help, but it didn't.
It's funny.
Okay, so
Whirl is the stage.
Cal is and who going to the cart?
Whirl.
Whirl.
Okay. Cal is and Whirl, you're over here. And Gert and Taryn. Zip to down here.
Not.
I'm gonna leave that map like that. So if you could just keep yourselves there.
Huh.
I will move you to here with 2 diamonds. Gonna zoom in. Where's the diamonds? Really?
Aaron has named his buckbeak Talak. Talak.
I like it.
I said his buckbeak, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
I understood what you meant, though. We got you.
Why is the view... Can you guys see this map?
We see
The Desert and Valley
the
map?
map with Tribor, Westbridge, and Red Larch on it.
Yeah.
There's a diamond over Red Larch, and then we see Feathergale Spire.
Okay. I can't figure out
Like
why
spine.
this map is so... Like, it's all dull for me.
Might just be slow for, like, loading slowly.
Nope, that didn't help. You know what? As long as you guys can see it, I'm gonna call it good. Okay, so the diamond over Red Larch should actually be here. And you guys are in 2 groups. It's gonna bug the crap out of me. I'll have to get over it. Okay, so at the point that you guys are leaving, it sounded like you wanted to be sort of in tow with each other, right? So with the cart being the slower, you'll travel at the pace that the cart can. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And
Full
are
circle and have fun.
where are you guys heading overall? Was it Red Larch?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna get about halfway down this path until you reach nightfall, and you have the decision to either keep going. That with that decision, you would understand that becoming tired could be part of the equation here, or you could make camp and rest on your sort of partially beaten path.
I would say rest.
I think we're tired enough from earlier today that we should get some sleep.
Yeah, and Claudius has not had much of a rest considering he was nearly dead earlier today. So
Poor little
it might be
guy.
helpful for him to like get his full hits back.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So are you guys doing watches? Are you all just clunking out? How would you like to do a rest overnight here?
I'll do a watch.
Okay.
I'll take up
Um,
another watch.
I can do a watch. I know we talked about we need to do either shorter watches with more people, I think was what we broke it down to. That way we're getting our full 8 hours or 6 hours in.
So yeah, if you do watch on both ends essentially of the long rest, then you have 2 long rests, which means you have a shorter day.
Right. So, like, how long do we need to sleep? 8 hours?
Everybody needs 8 hours. So
So, like,
whoever's on,
hypothetically, if we slept for, if we, like, collectively slept for 10 hours and then everyone took a 2-hour shift.
If everyone took a... Well, okay. So you're saying every one person take a 2-hour shift alone.
Right. Because otherwise we don't have enough people to make it. Or we're sleeping 16 hours.
And that's not great.
I'll simplify, because even the best way you break that down, at least one person only gets 2 short rests.
Okay.
Let's just simplify it, because it's really not important enough that I think we need to get into too much detail. If you want watches on both ends, I'm going to say it takes 12 hours of the day instead of 16, and everybody can get their long rest. But if you wanted to shorten it and do 1 long rest and anybody takes watches, then the people who take watch get a short rest, everybody else gets a long rest, and we figure out the fallout from there. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but in that case, I won't take a watch.
Yeah, I need a long rest.
Right. That's what we're all gonna agree to. So.
So you can do watches on both ends, and it'll take half of the day, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Versus if nobody did watches, you would get 8 hours to rest for everybody, assuming nothing happens.
What if we just, get the Hippogriffs to... I'm pretty sure we'll hear the Hippogriffs if something goes wrong.
Maybe. Or also the Hippogriffs might just dip because we're not their owners.
True.
I mean, we're friendly, but hey, General or Commander, whatever title you have, how do you feel about these things?
Who are you? A longer rest would be good, but I'm feeling okay. I can kind of I can do a watch, sort of a so I can maybe stay up, make sure that you're all good when you start your rests. I'll start to rest and then I guess wake up earlier than everybody else so that I still get a long rest, but I can kind of maybe keep an eye out on things before and after. Does that make sense?
Are you... Say that again?
Basically, I'm gonna do an hour at the beginning of the rest and then an hour at the end of their rest.
So we will rest for 10 hours. He will rest for 8.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
So there's still
There's still a chunk
significant
of
amount of
night
time.
that no one's going to be watching anything.
Right.
Mhm.
So it's just, if we're all cool with that, then great.
Yeah.
I just need some sleep.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't almost die today, so I understand the needing of sleep.
Yeah, I mean, let's just take a long rest as a group.
Cool.
Let's do it.
No watches. We're all too tired and spent from the crazy day that was had.
Group sleep.
Group sleep.
Cool.
Group sleep.
Okay. Long rest.
Are the Hippogriffs there?
Yeah, go ahead and mark yourselves for a long rest. And when you wake, the Hippogriffs are still there.
Hi, Claudius.
Tala.
Sorry, I'm cutting in during this. I don't know if you want me to do any rolls or anything like that, but I would be keeping watch basically the whole night. I'm not going to take a long rest.
Okay. So if you're not actually taking a full rest, you'll need to roll a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
Because you're gonna get exhaustion.
Yes.
Barbarians are good at that, I think.
I'm sure, why not? I don't care. 18.
Well, fine.
You know what? This thing does not do a very good job of explaining. One second.
Oh. That fancy breastplate is worth 400 gold.
What?
Wow.
And that's like before we say that it's a fancy breastplate. Like just a plain breastplate is 400 gold. So if we need to sell it, great. If we don't need to sell it, we need to put is in it so that someone can be like, aren't you a little short for a Feathergale Knight? That's fine.
I can make myself a little bit taller.
Fair.
So,
It's a Star Wars reference.
It's very good.
So, DM, I'm kind of looking at the long rest stuff.
Yeah.
And it says that the 2 hours of watch can be included.
Yes, I'm finding
part of
that
it.
too. So that should be fine, assuming nothing happens in that 2 hours. Which,
Yeah, as long as
spoiler
it
alert,
doesn't
right
get-
now nothing's going to happen, but it could in the future.
What?
The part I'm having trouble with, and I didn't realize this before, is I don't know the actual rule for. So I have a friend I play with who makes people roll a Constitution save to see if you suffer a level of exhaustion or not if you don't long rest within 24 hours. But I thought it was just a default, and now I'm not
You
finding
take an exhaustion?
right.
I think so.
But now I'm not finding either one. I'm not finding anything that definitively says if you go 24 hours without a long rest, you suffer one level of exhaustion. I thought that was the case, but I'm not actually finding anything that definitively says that.
That might just be a homebrew rule that is, that makes sense. And that should probably be in the game. Let's check the Roll20 compendium.
What your friend does is doing the rule that comes from Xanathar's guide, where if they forego a long rest, they can make a Constitution saving throw and see if they save or they just make a con save or take exhaustion. So yeah.
And is that every day? Like I also don't know what the DCs are. You said it's in Xanathar's?
Yeah.
I do want to find this because I feel like this is, even if not right now, it's going to become important enough that we should know.
Do you have the PDF for Xanathar's guide?
I have everything on D&D Beyond.
Here.
It should be easy to find if you do Control F.
Oh, it's just a straight 10 every time? Okay. Okay, so
Force suffer one level exhaustion.
I think we do that. I might need to modify it though.
Okay.
Because, okay, think like a min-maxer. There is a chance, there is a non-zero chance that I could just go without sleeping and not suffer any penalties, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we might have to do like a N+1 sort of thing.
Well, that's even what the second part to this says. It becomes harder to fight off exhaustion if you stay awake for multiple days.
Oh, okay.
After 24 hours, the DC increases by 5 for each consecutive 24-hour period without a long rest.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Xanathar's guide might have a little bit of balancing issues, but
Yeah. Okay, that one's covered. Okay, so Cal, if you're gonna stay up the whole night, then let's roll that Constitution save.
18.
Okay, so you do not suffer any exhaustion.
Because he's been in war.
Yeah. He's got that experience, and all of the rest of you are able to have your long rest.
Good.
Mhm.
I no longer feel like death.
my magic is back, guys. I can do stuff.
And I have 2 Bardic Inspiration die instead of 1. Yay! That was funny.
My wisdom and strength are so close to giving me an extra mod.
All right.
Shoot.
So now we are on our way back to Red Larch. It takes you only about half the day to get there. I'll move you here. Whoops. Boop. Flip to the Red Larch map.
I accidentally refreshed the page, so it's still loaded.
Yeah, I can't figure out what the... I'm going to have to figure out these settings because this map is like nice and crisp. But the other map, for whatever reason, was like faded over like I was on the wrong layer. But I wasn't. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Anywho, you are back in Red Larch. You're coming in from the Cairn Road. So you're like over here on the eastern sort of middle edge of the map. All right, what would you like to do? It's midday.
I think first stop should be the stable guys to see if they've got a place for the hippogriffs.
Okay, and of course I did not pull up the Red Larch locations.
They're number 5.
Hold, please. Oh, number 5. Okay.
It's like one of the 3 that I remember.
Zip.
Yeah.
Princes of the Apocalypse. Why didn't I? I'll just duplicate this tab. This is me thinking smart. Locations. Number 5. Okay.
Number 5.
Thelorn, that was his name. Thorsk Thelorn.
Ah.
All right, so, okay. Are you guys flying in on hippogriffs? Are you... what's happening with the hippogriffs specifically?
Yeah, do you want to fly in or just kind of like land over here?
Well, I was actually thinking about landing. Whoop, that's not where I want to go. Landing like a little closer, like in this field over. Sorry, like here.
Sounds like a good call, and like maybe walking them in.
Yeah.
Probably
so like
from the back.
So we go from like here to here. Right, we're like going the long way around the town until we land here, and then we walk them to 5.
That works. Probably the easiest way to make sure nobody sees them, or as the little people see them as we can get it to.
Okay, and people in the cart, are you going straight through the town, or are you following that same path?
I mean, I feel like we'd have to at least like come like up the Cairn Road and I mean, if we wanted to avoid the big hole in the ground, we could turn like we could go like this way.
I think we should at least try and get there first so they've got some warning.
Right. Be like, heads up, we have some stuff. How are you with big giant birds?
By some stuff, you mean the hippogriffs?
Yeah.
By some stuff, giant birds
We've
of prey
seen some
mixed
shit
with-
this week. Here are your birds. But like nicer than that. I'll put my face on. I'm still sore. I got deaded yesterday.
Okay. So if you guys are going ahead, the cart folks are going ahead.
Yes. Mm.
I'm gonna give you a benefit to what I'm about to ask for. I need a volunteer to roll a D100.
I'll do it.
I trust your luck.
Oh no.
Okay, and before you roll it,
Oh no.
with the benefit of the people who went ahead to give some amount of warning,
Yes.
Oh god.
65 or lower, you're good.
Oh.
66 or higher, you cause some level of panic
Tight.
Oh no.
because rumors travel fast around here.
Ooh.
Or
I was
word
thinking that a
travels
little
fast
bit.
around here. Yeah?
I was thinking that a little bit, that like all of these fucking evil people just
And
picked
people
up like
people
dead
in
party
this
and
town
took them off to the
have
Spire.
Yep, people in
And
this
here we
town
come
have heard
in.
of and seen some of the attacks and have heard of the flying mounts. So you brought flying mounts.
I'll be honest, I thought of that literally when we got to this page, but I was like, yeah,
So-
the metrics on this do not seem good.
65 or lower, like you're gonna be generally good. 66
Okay.
or higher, there's gonna be consequences to deal with.
So my body says I've been rolling pretty low today.
Yeah. That's how I'm feeling.
100.
Come on, world.
All right, are you ready for this? Big money, no whammies.
What is it, 65 or lower?
Oh,
Thank God. Okay.
14.
Sweet goodness.
Okay,
It's easy. Easy stuff.
Save
I was
Claudius.
scared.
I'm gonna be
Sorry.
honest with you guys. Like, there's no way I couldn't make that call, but I had no idea how I was gonna have to handle. We were gonna have to go to another
Sounds
break.
No,
Oh
you're.
my gosh.
I did
okay.
vehemently think that, and I was like, this isn't. The optics aren't good.
Okay, so, Whirl, I'm forgetting. Are you in a cart or on one of the hippogriffs?
I'm in a cart.
Okay, so you and Cal and is?
Yes.
Okay, you guys roll into town, and Whirl, you immediately start saying to people, "It's all good. Big birds, don't worry. It's not a cult attack. It's us.
Yeah.
We're cool. We're with you. That sort of thing."
We did it. We defeated the
and
evil guys. Look at our
enough-
prize.
Enough people recognize you that you can sort of see and hear the murmurs traveling ahead of you as you're going deeper into town. And then some people sort of like point like, "Oh, that's so cool. Whoa." And a couple of kids and maybe several people that you don't recognize have like a look of, "Whoa, what's going on?" at first when they see these giant hippogriffs flying in. But then the murmuring travels fast enough that it doesn't cause a panic. Fuck, you rolled a 14, thank you.
Good.
But you get the sense that you are being recognized. You've been in and out of this town enough. You spent enough time in this town that people are recognizing you guys, and they're generally taking your word that there's nothing to panic about. It's all good. So then we'll cut to where all of you end up eventually at the stables.
Remember when we were trying to be discreet about going through town?
Well, I was wondering that. I was wondering if like. Yeah. Oh well. Too late.
Yeah,
I mean, we did some stuff here. They trust us. I think we're safe to have to put on a little show.
oh yeah, the whole time Gert is like fucking princess waving. And Claudia is just, hi everyone. Hello. hello. Hi.
Like we're like Terran's having fun on the back of the hippogriff flying into town. Like it's not every day that you get to ride a
tiefling flying in on a hippogriff in a mostly human town.
Except that you've literally ridden a hippogriff for the last 2 straight days. Currently, literally every day, you get to ride a hippogriff.
Yep.
So I guess we'll go up to the front of these guys and walk our horses in.
We'll talk to Thaylorn.
Thaylorn.
I gotta look up all my names again.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the people in the cart with the horses, you end up there first, so you go inside.
Right.
And you're gonna. He'll wave at you. Oh, my friends!
Yeah.
You're
Hi.
back.
We are. How's it been here? What's going on?
Oh, business as usual. It's a good day to be in Red Larch, as I always say. How are my mares?
They are doing well. Funny you say the word usual, because we have actually something unusual that's about to show up at the back of your door.
Oh, did you pick up more horses?
In a way.
No way.
They're like bird horses, but also they're like bird horses. We have hippogriffs. I don't know what you guys have.
At the word hippogriff, he's gonna have this look of like, you cannot tell if it's like, what the fuck, or super excited.
Sure.
And he just like freezes.
And I'll say, that was my face exactly.
You said hippogriff?
Yes. I said bird horse first, but they're called hippogriffs.
And they're friendly.
Yeah. One of them is named
Claudius.
Claudius. I was like,
Okay, make a persuasion check. The DC is 7. It's super low, but make a persuasion check because I want to RP this just in case.
you're asking me to make a persuasion check, and I don't think you realize
Okay, you
it.
super nail it. You super nail it. What did you say? I said flying horse at first, but
Oh, I said flying horse at first, but they are hippogriffs. I guess we have found some new pets, and we were wondering what your expertise might be to help us keep them just housed for the time being.
I need to see this.
Hey.
And he's going. Did you tell him they were coming out back? I think you.
I did. I said, it was like they're coming around your back area.
So he's gonna like slam the desk with his hand, stand up, and start like power walking to the northeast exit of this building. And are you gonna like go out the front? You gonna follow him?
I'll follow him just to like usher him to the hippogriffs.
Okay. So he's gonna end up. I'll move the thing. You're gonna end up right about there, and the Terran. Shoot, I keep forgetting Terran and Gert.
Gert, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, you guys come sort of gliding down, right about here. Right at the moment that these guys end up coming out of this exit in the building, and Thaylorn is enamored.
Good.
He is just like,
We did it.
holy shit, hippogriffs. And he's gonna start like, he's gonna like lean forward and be going for it. Like he is totally, this is the most majestic thing he's ever seen. And he's gonna yeah.
Sorry, have you ever interacted with a hippogriff?
I've only ever seen them in a distance. I've never been able to interact with one so close. And he's like power walk into these things. He's totally trusting you guys.
Slow down, bud. Slow down.
and he goes, I studied these things when I was coming up. I mean, my business is horses and carts, the occasional boar. I gotta get the muscle going, so it's the occasional boar. but hippogriffs. I can't believe what I'm seeing. And he's like going straight toward you guys that are on the hippogriffs with pure joy and excitement in his eyes.
You're gonna want to slow down.
Yeah, slow down, bud.
Yeah,
You
please,
said you
please
You
don't
guys
get
are
out.
flying in. You can't really.
Okay,
Yeah.
so hey,
Okay, so we're
so
still in the air at this point.
I'll be like, hey, friend, what is your have you been around hippogriffs before? Because they get like angry. Do you know like hand signals?
Oh, of course. No, I've never interacted directly, but I've studied.
You know the hand and the bow and the like Wakanda. You got all of
the
it
what?
down. I was like,
Oh man, no.
Got all
so
it down?
you'll, without rolling anything, you'll convince him to like take a beat at least. But
Cool.
but he'll say, wait, hand? What?
I'm not. So once they've landed, I'm going to have my friend Gert come out, and she's going to show you how to interact with them before you start interacting with them.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't remember it, and you do. So that's
Okay, he'll at least
so,
stop.
yes.
You guys,
I've been like heal, and now he's waiting.
you're about here, sort of ready to greet the flying party as you're swooping in
Cool.
Great.
from here. And so Taryn and Gert, you're gonna see Thelorn like he's like a little kid in a candy
Yeah.
store. He's like antsy. He can't stand still, but he's at least like staying in one spot as you guys are swooping in.
So we land, I dismount.
And I'll be like, hey, Gert, how about you explain how to talk to a hippogriff?
So I walk over to Thelorn. And I'm gonna take his hand. I'm gonna hold his hand with one hand, and as we walk toward them, to make sure that he walks slowly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to then explain to him as we're walking slowly together. Okay, first you're gonna put your hand out, sort of like a dog smelling your hand, and if he boops your hand, then you bow to him, and when he bows to you, that means you guys are okay. And that's when you can interact. If he doesn't do either of those things, walk away immediately. Just walk away. Do you understand me, Thelorn? Do you get it?
I got it. And he's like kind of semi-dismissive with that got it comment. He's so focused on this bird.
So
Karen is,
repeat back to me. What do you have to do again?
hand slowly and bow, right?
But what happens if he doesn't do it back?
Back up.
Get out of there.
Okay.
Okay. So
Taryn is reaching in for one of the pieces of meat just in case one of the hippogriffs gets wild. Throw it.
Okay.
okay. So we're gonna go to Claudius first,
Okay.
and we're gonna see how he does with Claudius.
All right.
I'm so nervous.
I feel like he's rolling animal
Why
handling
didn't
checks.
I
can
think
feel
you
it.
guys were gonna take the goddamn hippogriffs? I've been thinking for the last hour how I want to handle this, and I haven't figured it out.
Oh, that was your first mistake. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
introduce
We
pets and
can-
think we're not going to try. Remember
Right.
the
I
bear?
thought I was. I've
Remember
been
the
spending all my
bear?
time
The
thinking
bear.
like, how am I gonna give them boo boo? Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Little fucking
You did it.
hippogriffs.
Yeah.
That's your boo boo. Okay.
It's funny too. You could have made the hippogriffs run away in the middle of the night.
I could
guess
have.
not.
I could
Yeah.
have, but I didn't. No, this,
Like you could have put it down to Cal to have to decide what to do with the hippogriffs. And
this kind of
you're like,
thing is
no.
exactly why D&D is so much goddamn fun.
It
So good.
really is. I
We
love
gotta
it so
wing it.
much.
Ah, see what he did there?
Because they flop, because they're air horses,
Okay.
as I think we're all described them.
So
horse.
I'm gonna
Eloquent
have
as she is.
Thelorn make an animal handling check.
Oh, it's gonna fail.
at advantage for sure because of all the help he's getting right now.
And all of the quote studying he's done, even though he's like apparently has read everything but how to touch a
Right,
hippogriff.
and he has a serious modifier because of that. So we're gonna do this. This is +6 at
That's
advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
It's gonna roll a 1 and a 2.
Oh, it only whispered it to me. Why did it do that?
Oh no.
Anywho, it's 22.
Oh, it's
Um,
great.
So, Gert, you're sort of gripping his forearm, and he's extending his hand, and for a moment, like just the right moment, he actually physically calms down.
Cool.
And you get the sense that, like, as excited as he is, he does actually understand that he needs to do this gently. And he holds his palm out and touches the forehead, I guess, of what's his name again? What is
Claudius.
his name? Claudius.
Claudius.
And Claudius sort of like lowers his head and closes his eyes. This is different than the interaction you had with him. He seems legitimately calm, not like he's doing a task that he's supposed to do, but he's like actually calmed down. And then Thorl is going to back up, give a deep bow, and the hippogriff is going to bow so low that his beak almost touches the ground. And even before anything happens with the other one mirrors and does the exact
Wow.
same thing.
Huh.
We get it. He likes animals.
And Thorl, like after a few seconds, he like immediately goes back to work mode, and he yells back to some of the employees still at the, like, there's a small crowd of employees from the barns that have gathered around, like, what is going on? And he snaps at a couple of them, meat now.
Oh, here, I have this that you can take, and I just hand him my bag of cooked meats from the Spire for him to use.
Okay. Thorl's gonna take that from you gladly and say, I don't want to know anything about how this happened, but I am happy to help. And he's going to immediately just start lobbing gobs of meat at these things, and stroking their foreheads, getting comfortable with them, getting them comfortable with him, and he will walk them toward the larger stables on this building, and sort almost like wave you guys off, like, I got it now, we're good.
And you got the horses too? Like we also, there's also the horses.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Cool.
And
All right,
and
just checking.
he'll sort of wave to some of the other people that are in the stable to go grab the horses. They're our finest. We have to take care of them too. And it does seem pretty clear to you guys that he's definitely taking care of things from here on out.
Great.
So, to the Constable, or do we want to see if Braylon has left yet?
I mean, since we're right here.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, my two buddies are gonna be right next to each other. It's gonna be so great.
So,
All right, you're
let's
going
go see
to Yolanthas?
Yep.
mhm.
Keep throwing stuff at me that I'm not expecting. I shouldn't be surprised anymore. Okay. Early afternoon at this point. You're going to roll up to walk up, I guess now, to Mother Yolanthas, and you will see her out on a wooden swinging sort of chair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a swing sort of thing suspended from the ceiling,
Cute.
smoking a pipe.
Say, she's my kind of girl.
Love her.
Mother Yolantha, hello.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
How are our favorite people doing?
Happy as clams, I'm sure. And she'll sort of point out toward the tree area with a recognizably fallen tree, the shattered trunk, with Braylon and a couple other young boys running around it. They seem to be playing a game of tag.
Aw.
Have the
Ages of Waterdeep.
yeah, I was gonna say Magi's. Have the
One of them has
mages-
combs and the other one has a pocket watch chain.
have the mages come out and visit yet?
Oh, why, yes, they did. It was a rather quick affair.
What's
What
the
happened?
news?
He's a gifted child. He will be taken to the academy when he is of age.
What is that age? Just to,
In character, you'd understand that for someone to show... Actually, make a history check. Let's make a history check.
ooh, history +0. Oh yeah, we got a 6.
Okay, so you would understand that when people show talent in magical usage at such a young age, it's usually like before they're even a teenager that they end up, as long as they're noticed, that they end up being taken under somebody's wing to hone that skill.
Oh, okay. I turn to Gert and say, you want to go surprise him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take off into the field.
Yeah.
Into the field?
Where
Yeah, into
Braylon and
the
his friend are playing.
the trees.
Oh, okay. Okay, like right
Yeah.
toward them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 4 children in total. All of them will kind of squeal like, "Oh no, the game is starting," and then they just scatter.
Oh no. Does that mean we're it?
I guess we're playing. You get those 2, I'll get one of these 2, and I'll take off chasing after one of them.
Yeah. Same. And I get him because I'm very tall and I got long legs.
Okay, Gert, make a perception check.
Perception check. $17.
Okay. As you're running toward them, you see Braylon and one other scatter off to the right, and the other 2 scatter left. But you're here for Braylon. Like you wanna see him, you wanna talk to him.
Yeah.
So you're chasing after him a little bit. And as soon as he turns a corner, you come around the same corner and you don't see him. But then you kind of look around and focus for a minute, and then you hear sort of on your right, "She'll never find me here. She'll never find me here. She'll never find me here."
And I jump to my right and just like throw my arms in a hug.
You got him.
Nailed it.
But even without checking anything, you would have definitely known that echo you heard was not just a kid right beside you. That was like an accidental burst of magical ability.
Yep. My buddy, I'm so glad to see you. Well, I hope I can see you now. Are you not invisible anymore?
No, he wasn't invisible. You can see him. You just you weren't able to see him when he turned the corner.
Yes.
Hey, is Wind Lady with you?
She's somewhere behind me.
I'm still back at the house. with what's her face.
She's
okay.
here.
Yeah.
Braylon, did you see the big birds that just flew in?
No.
We got hippogriffs.
What's a hippogriff?
Hippogriff is like a big bird horse that is just giant and it flies.
Oh man, that
And-
sounds so scary.
No, they're very nice if you're nice to them.
I don't like
They're-
birds. I don't know.
They're our pets.
Do your pets?
Yeah, they're
That's
our
so
friends
cool.
now.
Do they fly?
Yeah, they do fly.
Like Wind Lady?
Better than Wind Lady.
No way.
I'm no longer
Yes,
the
way.
favorite. I'm
Can I see him?
Maybe later.
Oh, come on.
I definitely want to give you a ride on Claudius at some point. But
Wait, I thought it was a
You
hippogriff. What's a Claudio?
Claudius is his name, just like your name's Braylon and you're a boy.
Oh, so Claudio's a hippogoo.
Uh-huh.
Hippogriff.
I'm writing this
Yep.
down.
How do I say it? Hippo?
Hippo?
Hip Hop Anonymous.
The big bird.
Yep, big bird.
I'm having fun with
So-
this.
Oh yeah. So we have to talk to some people in the town, but when we've got a little bit of time, we're definitely gonna have a fun hippogriff ride, okay?
Wait, ride?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We get to ride.
And he like immediately sinks into like severe discomfort.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'll be with you. It'll be you and me, and we'll be on the hippogriff.
Whoa, what's up?
No, that was a player feeling. The player had a feeling, and Whirl is just staring at birds.
Oh man.
But there was just a player feeling about a small child suddenly being uncomfortable being around giant birds. When we found him in the ground.
I mean, yeah,
Oh, okay.
I get that.
Okay.
But yeah, I just want to like make sure he knows that we're safe and that, you know, I will keep him safe.
It's just another thing on my Pepe Sylvia wall, guys. It's fine.
Fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna tell him to enjoy his game and head back over to the house.
Okay, in typical like 8-year-old kid fashion, he's gonna be like, "All right, bye," and wave and go running off and continue playing with the other kids as if nothing happened.
Right.
All right. Yep, I'm gonna go head back to Mother Yolanta's.
After a while, I'm gonna give the kids each of the kids a glowing stone, and then go back to Mother Yolanda's house.
Okay.
We're a lot
Uh,
of stuff to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Probably do something with that. Maybe before we see the constable.
I'm
we
fine
don't
with that.
just
Well,
have
what if
an extreme amount of stuff?
he has information on some of it?
I mean, you have a good point. Crap.
Well, so we also have the armor that he might maybe be more like attuned to or like know more information about.
Mhm.
Plus is our contact lives in a thrift shop.
Oh, sweet goodness.
So I bet he
gods.
would also possibly have information on some of the stuff, or if there's anything we need to know about contact stuff, Also, I've been wanting to go back to that thrift shop for like.
I love him so much. I need him to be my best friend. Yes, I think that's a good idea.
What do we have that we need to talk to the constable about? It's the armor, the cloak,
The
and
note.
the note.
Yeah,
And the locations.
the locations.
locations.
Yeah, Sacred
All the
Stone
names and
Monastery and,
stuff?
Riverguard Keep,
Mhm.
and yeah.
Maybe we should just go straight to the constable. Say, we found all this stuff. We're gonna go find
Investigate
out.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But internally, I'm gonna go appraise it.
Accurate.
Appraising is still a type of investigating.
You're not wrong. There is
I'm
no
not
lying
ca-
here.
I'm not chaotic. I shouldn't be doing this.
Yes, but
I-
we are.
Whoa!
The party, generally speaking, is sort of in the very, very neutral, good perspective of things.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
We balance each other out. It's all good.
Yeah.
To the constables then.
So the constables. How is the hole looking as we walk past it?
As you go past the hole, it is. It looks like there is a sort of like ceiling from under, ground from above. That's been put across. There's still like an indentation, like they're still working on it with
Sure.
some like makeshift scaffolding, and there's still sort of like a roped off area around it for safety purposes. But it's definitely on the mend.
Cool.
Okay, so I think this is a perfect place to pause for now, and we will pick up with next session, starting with your conversation with the constable about all sorts of things. Yeah, I think that's good. Is there anything that we should clarify, reiterate, shore up before starting that next week?
Did you say we were leveling up this time around or no?
I did say be prepared for it, so I will definitely say at your next long rest, we're going to be going up a level.
Cool.
So look into stuff, what you might want to do. Don't do it yet because I like to do level ups at a long rest. I think that just makes sense. But I think if you guys take a rest, or the next time you do take a rest, that we'll be doing that, but it's not right now because you're kind of midday.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else?
That I
I
remember.
think we're good.
Jotting
Yeah.
down notes for next time.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.